What's up? This is the Sneaker Box Podcast. This is episode 71. I am the African Caesar. I am the there you
go. All hail Caesar, Emperor of Rome, monarch of the Roman Empire, ruler of the world.
Hail Caesar! Hail Caesar! Hail Caesar!
All right. And always, I'm joined by my main man, my right-hand man, Juan Neal.
In a world, one man.
It's Juan.
That's how I land.
And I heard we finally got one for Truf today.
Right. He is no longer No Drop Truf. He is a added member to the podcast.
Yeah, once he became
real
official.
boy.
You can't handle the truth.
There we go.
And back in the studio, everybody's favorite thirst trap. Tangie.
Ha, that's funny. I miss you guys.
We almost missed you too.
Yeah, we missed
I mean, come on, Ed, it's bullcrap. Don't get me wrong. I love the ladies. I mean, they rev my engine, but they don't belong in the newsroom. It is Anchor Man, not Anchor Lady, and that is a scientific fact.
This is the argument we had before you came in.
I don't know what we're yelling about.
That was true.
That was definitely
You're
true.
with us, Ron. What do you think? It's terrible. She has beautiful eyes, and her hair smells like cinnamon.
It does.
Loud noises.
It's like a hint of paprika too.
Everyone relax. She's not going to take anyone's airtime. I read somewhere that their periods attract bears. The bears can smell the menstruation.
Definitely one.
Well, that's just... You hear that, Ed? Bears. Now you're putting the whole station in jeopardy.
Yeah, I should fear for my life right now.
Yeah.
Or next week, or the week after. Anyway.
Where's her real drop at? Where's the? There it goes, right there. That's her real drop.
Yeah, from now on, it's gonna be that one.
That was a great moment, too.
That was a great moment.
There it go, right there.
That's her real drop.
I know. Look at that was the first time you heard that, ain't it?
I'm like,
You know
wait
when
a
she
minute.
said that? She said that watching the game.
Yeah.
It wasn't even like she was trying to.
Whoa.
She wasn't even trying. Like it was just like
It was the Alabama game, and I'm a huge Bama fan.
Oh,
And we
man.
won. It
Like,
was
he
Carolina,
scored.
Obviously.
I thought
We-
that was
we-
when
we scored.
I picked that quarter up off the ground. But whatever. Whatever.
You broke another
whoa.
Right.
Wow.
Another
Sorry.
segment here, yo.
Or you hear our reaction, it was like, whoa, like,
Yeah.
ooh,
Right.
okay.
I forgot
Anyway.
where I was at for a second. Hold on. Glad it ain't no camera right now.
Right.
Ah.
Chill.
Shout out to 10 who couldn't make it today, but
Yeah.
he'll be back next week for the 72nd episode, which is also my birthday celebration.
Oh, so it's perfect timing.
So, get lit.
Yeah.
We're going to get lit next week. We're going to give y'all the best slurred podcast possible.
Ever.
You thought last week was blissful ignorance.
I think I got the title for next week, Sluggish.
Sluggish,
Right.
for sure.
All right, so this is the Sneaker Box Podcast with Sneaker Bar Detroit, partnered with Crep Protect. What's the point of spending all that money in your shoes if you're not going to keep them clean long enough to get your money's worth? Practice safe stunting. Go to crepprotect.com and get your shoes some protection. Also, make sure to follow us on Instagram at the _podcast, on Twitter at _sneaker_box, and on Facebook at the Sneaker Box Podcast. Sneaker Box Podcast top 10 releases from the previous week. We got the Nike Flyknit Racer Fireberry, the Puma Easter Pack, the Air Jordan Retro 2 Wing It. Those are I think the sleepers of the weekend right there.
They're still sitting.
Are they?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Those are
my boy
definitely
Dale that got those early while we were in Toronto.
Ooh.
Yeah, so he was able to get those, and he actually got to sell them though early. We're getting the releases early. Sometimes you can go ahead and get them off.
Right. This shoe right here caused so much trouble. The Air Jordan Retro 12 GS Dynamic Pink for Valentine's Day.
My
We're going to
God.
get back to that.
Man, yeah, we're going to get back to that one. That was just
That was
stupid.
retarded.
The Nike LeBron 13 Metallic Silver, the Asics Gel Light 5 Legion Blue, the Puma Display Street Light, the A-Life New York Special Edition Puma States Mid Scarlet Snake, the Nike Kobe Mentality 2 Wolf Gray, and the Adidas ZX Flux Solid Gray. Ugliest release of the week.
Every week.
The Air Jordan, the Jordan Air Spike 40 Dunk from Above, also known as the Trash from Below. ugly honorable mentions. You got the Nike Lunar Epic Flyknit Hyper Orange, Nike Footscape Magista with gray.
Footscape ain't never been dope, bro.
Never.
Never.
And the Nike Air Presto Safari.
I got to go against you on that one.
What? Uh-oh.
I thought that one was dope, bro.
What?
I like the Prestos too. Man.
Yeah, Presto.
I like Prestos too. I just thought that colorway was just wackalicious.
I think Safari anything is pretty dope.
That Safari
You know what I'm
composite
saying?
wasn't though.
What?
Whoa.
Like
Hey,
Cut his mic off.
Hey. Don't
Take his
punch
drop
him,
back.
bro. Don't punch him. That's my
I'm
little
about to
brother.
flip this table over.
That's my little brother, bro.
I'm about to flip this table over.
But
Hold
no,
me back, Juan.
I thought the Prestos was dope, man. When I saw them, I thought they was cool. I didn't like the price.
How much
You
are they
know,
going
it's
for?
like literally all cloth.
How much are they going for? I know it's going over 100.
Yeah, but I don't think was Prestos over 100 back when they originally came out. Or were they like they were like 79 or 89 or something like that?
Dude,
somebody
haven't bought a Presto
message us
ever.
on our Instagram and let us know
Yeah.
what the OG price was on the Prestos. That would help me out.
I've never bought a Presto ever, and I might eventually get some Presto, especially when I go to Disneyland this Christmas.
They actually gonna have to make your shoes
okay.
out of more than cloth.
Disneyland.
Oh.
See, it's Disneyland. He was like, where? I love the way he says Say that again. Disneyland.
Disneyland, bro. You be
It's so effective,
Disneyland.
every
bro.
time.
He's so geeked over Disneyland.
Nah, have you
bro.
been there?
It's
Not-
amazing.
Oh, time
I've
out.
been. It's
Thank
good.
you.
Could you
I ain't
imagine?
so- not
But Tangie,
Disney.
you can't even ride any rides,
I
so
don't
I don't
even
even
do
know.
it.
She go to Small World.
Could you imagine Caesar?
I don't even go for the rides though.
Here's the
Like,
thing.
It's a
Caesar in a
nice,
spinning teacup.
nice.
Can she ride?
It's not
the spinning
Disneyland.
teacup?
It's Disney World. Like Disney World is the bomb. The one in Florida. I heard the one in LA is cool too, but I heard Disney World is like killing it. And they got that Jordan store that's supposed to be opening up.
Do they
soon,
even
so.
have Mickey ears in your size?
Yes, they do. Yes, they do. I got a picture to prove.
I know
it.
they got Mickey shoes in this size.
And we'll see. You know what? I'm gonna start out instead of going right into the news. I want to kind of go into this week in stupid real quick. Everybody knows those girls Jordans came out.
Jordan. Are you saying that because they're pink?
No, they
No,
are girl
they
Jordans.
were
They came in girl sizes.
They were literally women Jordans. It
Why
wasn't
were
a
men extra so crazy?
That's the point. Like, that's why it's stupid. I honestly did not foresee this shoe being that big of a deal. I know it's going to be a big deal, but not this big to where people fighting, scrapping, getting
Women's
arrested.
releases are always worse though. Like,
Typically,
well, when they make them
Why?
past a
Why?
7, like when they make the shoe up to a 9.5.
because the gray and pink 13s was straight pandemonium.
I mean, maybe because I'm a dude and I wasn't involved in
Yeah.
that, maybe I missed it. But it just got like stupid crazy. And I remember because I was gonna get a pair for my daughter, and I remember I think I called my girl over at Kids Foot Locker at Lakeside, and I was just kind of like, what's the word? And she was, she told me like, man, like people are already like acting crazy. Like this Wednesday, people are already acting crazy, and that's when I was like, you know what? Not only am I not gonna buy this pair for my daughter, but I don't want to be involved in none of that mess. I'm not about to go. I don't want to be part of that group because when you there, nobody's gonna separate. Okay, that guy's cool, but those other people acting crazy. No, we all standing there, so they're gonna all group us together.
Because once a stampede happened, bro,
That's it.
you just get stepped on, man.
Hey man, they killed Mufasa.
They did.
They did.
They did kill Mufasa,
So you
bro.
know they don't care about your
Right, you know what I'm
birthday.
saying? Right, exactly. So they killed
Mufasa.
James Earl Jones. No, so I was just like, I don't want to be involved in it, man. But even still, I didn't think it was gonna go to the points that it went. Here's 3 quick stories. So, grown men go crazy over girls' Air
That's
Jordans.
bad when you can make 3 stories out of one shoe.
Yeah, one shoe.
That's just
Grown
us
men.
at that.
Grown men go crazy over girls' Air Jordans. That title alone is like enough. I shouldn't have to read the stories,
Men,
but
girls.
in any event, in an article written by Brendan Doon for Soul Collector, a raffle for the Air Jordan 12 GS Dynamic Pink caused a frenzy at a New York City Champs sports location. In a video captured by Twitter user Takeover215, an eager crowd is seen surrounding the entrance of the sneaker store. While the shoe came exclusively in smaller sizes and was intended as a girl's release, that didn't stop a whole bunch of grown men from flocking to the Times Square Champs Saturday mourning for a chance to purchase the shoes. According to an associate at the store, police arrived at the scene during last Saturday's madness. There's no word on whether or not those men were able to purchase matching purses to go with the shoes.
To kind of elaborate, Eastland Mall is like basically like one of our more dangerous malls in Detroit.
That's saying a lot.
No, look on the screen. So, you know what I'm saying? Detroit, like, it's one of the more dangerous malls or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, that's the place you go if you really want the shoe, and that's like your last resort. For me, it's like I'm hitting up every spot. Eastland's gonna be like the last spot, and I'm calling first.
And it's bad that Eastland is like prime Yeezy County. Like,
Yeah.
that is Yeezy country.
Yeah, and you know what's crazy too?
Hold on, all three of these stores wasn't Eastland?
No.
So this bottom,
the bottom one is the longer
we
one.
ain't even got to Eastland.
We ain't got to Eastland. This
Lord,
is in New
bro.
York first. The thing, I will say, the one funny thing about Eastland though is because it's right next to like one of the richest cities in America.
East Point?
Yeah.
Oh, Grosse Point.
Yeah, Grosse Point.
Yeah.
It's
So like,
Woods.
I drive, like if I feel like some stuff about to go down, like I'm potentially being followed, I would drive through Grosse Point in circles just to like leave it, because you ain't gonna cause no foolishness in Grosse Point.
That's crazy, bro.
You're not gonna cause any trouble. Like they pulling you over just because, anyway.
It's
So,
crazy how it's like literally right on the border, but that's just kind of how
It's
it
funny,
is.
right?
Anyways, you know, when you like heading from west to east or whatever,
Mhm.
or you just heading east into the suburbs, you will see like liquor store, gun store, liquor store, liquor store. Then all of a sudden, it's like this nice mansion sitting out the
Yes.
Yeah.
back, and you're like, I'm safe.
It's
because
bicycle shopping,
Yeah.
boat shop,
we can unlock the windows and roll and roll
Docker
down.
store,
Right,
and an
yeah.
Old Navy. And it's like,
When you
wow.
see a Papa John's, you know you safe, bro.
Yeah.
Not Papa's. Papa's not.
Right.
It's crazy that Eastland turned into that though.
Same thing with Northland.
Right, yeah.
I did
grew
used
up
to go
in
to Eastland when I was younger, and it was chill.
I
Like,
worked at
Yeah.
Eastland. Man.
Eastland was the spot back in
Yeah.
high school.
Yeah,
I
I,
went
grew
to
up
Eastland.
in Eastland all day.
Like we used to
I
like
still
skip
get
school,
my hair done in
and
there
not
sometimes.
skip school, but well, we did skip school, but we used to go there in between
I used to
school.
get my
and-
hair cut in the basement.
Yeah.
Word?
I
You
think
had- somebody actually got their hair cut down there?
Yeah, I got my hair did over there like a couple years ago.
Oh, all right. That's
You
all
can
right.
get your nails done over there. I mean, it's still like
Oh, that's
a
back when
legit.
they actually had legitimate
They
It's-
still
businesses.
got
It's
legitimate
still-
business in
yeah,
there.
they still got
It's just like
violent.
you had to be from there to go there type
Yeah,
of thing.
you
No.
knew what it was.
And now more so than ever. And then even if you know people, bro, you still might get robbed or shot.
True enough.
But yeah, go ahead and read the rest of these stories, bro.
All right. So, girls' Air Jordan release led to 2 men getting shot. Excuse me. I took a bite in my sandwich.
Yeah,
so
I don't
sorry.
know why you did that. That sounds like
was
macaroni
delicious.
and cheese. Sounds
You bit-
disgusting.
A bite was half of the sandwich.
Right.
It's just halfway gone.
This dude sound like a mouth of saliva, bro. Like I had to take my earphones out. dog.
Right.
So other people might get shot in the studio.
Whoa! What did I tell you about talking to me?
Exactly.
Oh, man.
2 people were shot Saturday.
Keep going, moist mouth. Boss. Bosser.
All right. 2 people were shot Saturday morning outside the Brooklyn Center Foot Locker, where people were lined up waiting to get the Winged Air Jordan 2 and the dynamic pink Air Jordan 12. According to CBS Minnesota, how is CBS Minnesota breaking news?
They ain't got nothing else
They
going
got
on
like
in Minnesota,
12 people
bro.
in our entire state.
They made it.
I see. Dozens of people were lined up outside the store waiting to scoop up the latest Air Jordan release when multiple shots were fired. The officers that arrived to the scene found the victims lying on the ground. The 2 injured males were taken to the North Medical Center with 9 life-threatening injuries, and both are expected to make a full recovery. As of right now, the police have yet to find the shooter or shooters, as they are still searching. So
That sounded like they police responded real fast.
yeah,
'Cause
they
have
might have did the
doing
shooting.
nothing.
They might have did the shooting. Yeah.
Let's start
They
some
called it
trouble.
in after the fact.
Right.
All right, so now to Detroit, man. Well, of course, we had to top Minnesota and New York. Mayhem over New Air Jordans shuts down Eastland Center Mall. At 8 a.m., when the doors opened at the Kids Foot Locker for the highly anticipated release of the girls' Air Jordan 12, crowds rushed the gate, broke a lock, and shoved and hollered. Police immediately shut the mall down. According to William McClure, the general manager of Eastland Mall, at 10 a.m., the store tried to open again, and the same thing happened. He said both times it was shut down by the police for public safety, all over a tennis shoe. It's frustrating. It got unruly. The police shut it down. Nobody was hurt, but things got so chaotic that Kids Foot Locker agreed to not sell the girl's Air Jordan 12 shoe and posted a sign outside his door. So check this out. So the eager crowd went around the corner to Champ Sports.
Oh, no.
Yeah. To avoid an incident, the store kept its gate closed for hours and handed out raffle tickets to people just to get inside the store. At 12:30 p.m., a guard shouted, "If you have tickets, we are sold out." Customers groaned, but still hung around, hoping that perhaps a pair of sneakers might be found on a back shelf somewhere. Nearby stores such as K Jewelers chose not to open Saturday to avoid the chaos.
The jewelry store didn't open.
No, yeah, they was like, it ain't worth it. First of all, that's the funny thing to me though is it ain't the jewelry store that's getting like robbed or like held up. It's the sneaker store. Like that's the funny thing to me.
$200 pair of shoes at the max.
Yeah, you got like
85.
thousands of dollars worth of jewelry, right?
You want to know what's even worse about this?
What's that?
Like the resale, people selling these shoes, dude, for $450. Like,
yeah, we were just talking about that this morning.
Like, oh my God. Are you serious?
For a kid's shoe,
man.
For a kid. First of all, this is what I'm gonna say to y'all. There's so many ways I want to hit this, but from the people I saw at that store, y'all better be at the voting line tomorrow. Y'all, I don't want to hear nothing about what your politics are, what you think about what president is doing what, the government. I don't want to hear no complaints from anybody that was at the mall Saturday and did not show up to vote Tuesday tomorrow. I don't want to hear.
And they were there to get pink shoes at 8 in the
They
morning.
was there to get pink shoes, but you're not there to vote.
It's my curtsy.
So that's that.
And I usually don't even like voice out against people like with their Jordan issues, like what they priorities.
But there's a limit.
Ridiculous.
Yeah,
There's a
retarded.
limit to this. Like I remember when I was a kid going to get men's shoes, and like back then it wasn't even as crazy. I think the only time it got like real was when those cool gray 11s came out the first time. That's when it was like, all right, man, it's too serious. But other than that, it was mostly cool. You know, we would still have to like run, but it wasn't like to the point where they had to shut down the mall and people getting shot or, you know, all that craziness. So now to see grown men at a kid's or a woman's Foot Locker buying pink and white shoes, which, by the way, like people always say, well, guys can wear pink. That's true, right? But there's still a limit. You are a grown man. In order to wear this shoe, you have to convert your shoe size to a woman's size. I wish I knew how to quit you. Okay. So, like, literally, you are wearing women's clothing at this point. And that's the way, like, there's a picture of those 4 guys stunting with the money and the guns. And I'm like,
you know, the sad part is, bro, that was one of the shirts that 8 and 9 had sent to me. And, like, I saw these dudes rocking it. I'm like, no, they're rocking that shirt completely wrong. But, I mean, I guess to kind of piggyback off what you're saying.
I want to cut you off real quick, but I told Figs yesterday, I was like, you rolling over your grave right now, aren't you? And he was just like, man, he was getting tagged, like, he said from 7 a.m. yesterday.
Who?
Figs.
Oh, 8, 9?
Yeah.
Oh, word.
He said it was tagging him all day.
Yeah, but I mean, when I look at the whole sneaker culture, like when we were younger, we were catching buses, and you know, you can kind of say that we were leaving ourselves out there for more danger than it is today. Yeah. But we were skipping school, going to get shoes. It seemed like it was just more safe. Like, you know, I was talking to you this morning, you know, when I camped out for the Copper Foams, it really wasn't a camp out. We camped out at Foot Locker Fairlane. I showed up there like 6, 7 in the morning. We got to sit down on the kiosks that be in the middle of the mall. When Slug came in, he passed out the tickets. The cage opened. We got our shoes, and then we dipped. You know, we ain't have to run to the car. You didn't have to watch your back or anything like that. And that was just a few years back when the Coppers came out. But, you know, we left ourselves open for more danger. And then, you know, of course, there's crime, period. You know, people do get robbed for shoes and jackets and things like that. You know, back in the day, it just wasn't occurring. Yeah, it wasn't occurring as much as it is today. Like,
it was actually a shocker. Like, I kind of expected this.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, every now and then somebody would get robbed at a bus stop or something. You know, you would hear about it. Right. It would get back to the neighborhood and stuff, and, you know, you would kind of look out. But it was few and far in between, and now I don't understand the violence that come with shoes. When these are supposed to be children's shoes, it was supposed to be something to uplift women, because women don't get a lot of shoe releases like that. You know, Rihanna's designing shoes now and things like that.
Right.
But women don't get shoes like that, and you got grown men trying to like take the insole out and try and make the shoe a 10. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I was talking to C's this morning, and I said, you know, no grown man who's trying to get shoes for his wife or his daughter or his sister should have to kiss his family goodbye thinking that he might get killed over shoes
from another man.
You might not see your family again because you might get killed over shoes. Not you work in a bad area. Not you live in a bad area,
or your job is dangerous.
Your job, you're a cop, or you're in an armed service.
Right.
You have to kiss your family goodbye
for some leather and rubber.
Yeah, for some leather and rubber. And I just think it's so steep that people are tarnishing what is being built. Like the sneaker culture is coming to a point where, you know, it's starting to be something on TV and you know, on the radio and all of these other things. And they just keep tarnishing it with crime when it's supposed to be something of culture. It's supposed to be something where you can voice who you are through your feet. You know what I'm saying? This is something that you match with your clothes.
Right.
It's not something to cause crime on, and it's not something where you take a $150 shoe and try and sell it for $400.
Right. Can I take it here too? And I know I'm about to rub some people the wrong way, but I don't care. Here's the thing. I know. Let me just say it like this. If priorities, I know there was a lot of people in line that that scraped up money, either got their tax return and just felt like balling, or scraped up money. And I just want to talk about priorities because, like, I remember Sean Paper Chase Williams, he's always harping on this, and he's right. Like, a lot of these, we spend so much money on these shoes, now me included, but I can afford them. When I couldn't afford them, I faded back. You know what I'm saying? When I was laid off, when I was broke, I wasn't out there fighting for shoes and then going like the next day to find out how much money I'm getting on my EBT card. You know what I'm saying? How you gonna get money? So you need assistance to eat, but you taking a little bit of cash you do have to go buy shoes. This coming from a diehard sneakerhead, like priorities. I had to learn that, and I'm 30. You had people older than me out there fighting, shutting down the mall over some shoes. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the killer part.
Dude, like working in the shoe store, I done seen it firsthand, dude. And it's so disappointing, man. It really is.
Like you look like you got more money than you actually have. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like your shoes, you have more money in your shoes than you have in your pocket, and that's a problem. That's the problem to me.
I don't know, man. I just think that was funny.
Yeah, that was funny.
I just don't really get where like the culture is going as far as, you know, clowns. The shoes. And then I mean, to be real with you, like I understand, like, you know, women do have to sometimes buy men's shoes or whatever.
Yeah.
And that's cool because, you know, they don't. Yeah, but you know, I don't know where the whole Jaden Smith effect has come in, where now guys are thinking that they can wear women's clothing and women's shoes. And October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and breast cancer awareness should be every day. But not one of those people bought those shoes for breast cancer awareness.
You know, there's gonna be that reason
because it's Aunt Pearl sitting on the shelf. Right?
Yeah, it's Aunt Pearl sitting on the shelf, which is, you know, Kevin Durant's auntie that passed away from breast cancer.
And I don't ever knock that shoe because of the reason. I mean,
it's a men's shoe.
Yeah,
it's a man, I understand the reasons behind it. That's why you never hear me knocking that shoe.
The KL collection and all that.
Exactly,
like, those are for that.
That's for breast cancer awareness. This shoe was
and
just
the money
strictly
goes to that.
made for women. Yeah.
Right. So somebody couldn't get the shoes for their daughter because some grown man was like, "I want it for myself."
And then these grown men wearing pink hoodies, bro.
Oh, and do not let me see y'all wearing those with a pink Easter suit. I will push you in the mud.
I don't even wear pink.
Yes.
I'm a grown woman. I don't really.
So that's what I'm saying. You got women that are looking like, they wouldn't even wear that stuff.
These dudes are wearing the Victoria's Secret pink, like, hoodies.
Yes.
But that's what happened.
Yoga pants.
Because I was curious, like, well, what are they going to wear with those besides just a white T-shirt and some jeans? Because that's not that Cameron pink. That's fuchsia.
Yeah.
That's
little
magenta.
girl Lisa. Right. That's Lisa Frank color. Like,
you know, I'll be real with you, and you know what I'm saying. The only time I ever wear pink is when I run in the breast cancer awareness run downtown every year. That's the only time I wear pink.
I got the pink phones, but Like I said, they
filed.
I'm saying I got the All-Star Hirachis. There's some pink in there too, but that was a men's shoe.
Like, and when I'm wearing
the Spurs colors.
Yeah, when I make breast cancer awareness shirts, I'll wear that because I'm wearing it for a reason. But I personally, seriously, don't have a reason to wear pink. Pink is, to me, always been for a woman.
That's gender specific. I always
or a old pimp from the 60s or 70s.
It's more so for a child than actually a grown woman.
I think a kid. I think little girls. That color pink.
So I think most women go for like the more like
lighter
pastel colors.
So let's agree. If it's not Willie Dynamite, if it's
Easter,
if it's not Easter, and if it's not a little girl with ribbons in her hair, it shouldn't be a reason to fight, scratch, and kill over shoes. We just witnessed a man a few weeks back get his arm ripped off for trying to steal shoes from somebody. And we see the crime that is happening that is attached to sneakers, and y'all take it up one notch, and y'all cause people to not be able to come to work at Eastland because they had to close the stores down.
Right, so somebody missed out on a day's pay.
Scared people, like just imagine people, just innocent people that were there.
And the mall walkers.
Mall walkers.
It's older people that get up early and still go to the mall and walk around.
You put in miles when you do a mall walk. Like you do.
So y'all cause
people alive. You know what I'm saying? Like that's
I mean, what I'm saying though, but that's somebody's grandparents. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like the thing that all that violence ensued. Like, what if somebody did get hurt?
Yeah, for the check y'all blowing, y'all just stopped somebody else from getting the check because they couldn't come to work.
And it's hurting your future chances of getting shoes at the mall because now we're not gonna send this here because this is gonna happen.
Exactly.
Or they're gonna do raffles, which y'all are gonna hate. And you know,
right, because they're gonna give them all to their friends.
You know, that's the only thing too I didn't understand is I know it was a kid shoe, quote unquote, but some women's shoes do go up to a 9.5. Yeah. And so, you know what I'm saying, women with bigger feet as well as some smaller, shorter guys, they get the, you know what I'm saying, they get to wear the shoes or whatever. But I didn't understand why they didn't do a raffle for the shoe in general. Like just to keep it down, because for the most part now in malls, they do raffles because like it's just too much traffic. Parking lot be full and all these things. So I didn't understand why they didn't do a raffle.
I feel like for me, because I'm not a big fan of raffles, so I'm not going to be hypocritical right now and say they should have. I'm going to say this. This is what I think. I think it should still be first come, first serve. And what they should do is have inventory of the sizes and the amounts they have. And then once the line forms that Saturday, they have somebody walk out there, go through the line. What size you need? Once they run out of those,
that's too much.
They run out, they getting paid anyway.
Well, they should go back.
They don't get paid to go outside. You get paid to work inside the store.
I'm just saying, pass out the sizes, and then because that way, people in the back of the line, okay, like if I know y'all ain't got none, I'm out.
But you're putting your employee in harm's way.
They got to go back to the days.
But I mean, it shouldn't be that way.
They
should go back to the days when they had security. I mean, you know, the mall security got with them 5 at a time, come in the mall, boom, 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 get out. Boom, 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 get it out. It was smoother. It wasn't a bunch of people in line.
That's probably wasn't as crazy because they did have that. They didn't have like.
I just feel like none of that.
Up really crazy now, like it's sky high, and you just don't know. Like people can't afford it because Eastland is one of the malls. They're selling that mall, right?
I thought they was closing it.
Or they're closing it. Like he owes money on it or something. Like that.
I think he still owes money on it.
Yeah,
but
who knows what happened?
But that's gonna hurt too.
They can't afford things like that. I mean, the real thing is, I don't think there could ever be a system created that will control that.
Well, I mean, I'm not for raffles neither because raffles can be rigged because like people can like the people that work there can actually take more shoes off the tickets and be able to send them to the people.
Right.
But what's the difference in that than stand in line all night and then in the morning time you get up and get out your car and Mookie and Ray just let 15 people get in front of them and you want to confront them, but you don't know how many of those cats in front of them got guns and stuff.
Right.
Anywhere it go, like, the sneaker culture, like the behind the scenes part with the shoes and stuff is kind of corrupt.
Yeah.
And, you don't want to just send your employee outside like, pass these tickets out because that's not really their job. Their job is to go inside the mall and go inside that store
with
and
some type of
shoes.
like she said, like some type of security with them. Because I remember, like at Eastland, Harborwood's police used to be out there.
They did.
They used to be out there.
Dearborn police was.
But the one thing about that too, and what we're not thinking is, for every cop that doesn't beat somebody, there is people that are sick and people that are locked out their house, and there is real crime. There is real crime going on. So these cops got to take time out of their lives for that, from real crime to babysit a bunch of adults that learned in kindergarten and Head Start how to stand in line with their hands by their side quietly and walk in a single file line.
Applesauce.
We have grown children out here that think it's still recess, running around crazy all through the mall for some pink shoes.
They ain't shut the mall down once. They shut it down twice. Like they shut it down at 10, tried an hour. No, they shut it down at 8. Tried 2 hours later to open it up again, and they did the exact same thing.
So y'all be late to work, but y'all be on time for some Jordans. That's crazy.
You ain't been to a parent-teacher meeting all school year.
Right.
But you there for them J's, though.
You haven't cut your mama grass not one time or shovel her snow in the past year, but you set your alarm. You got up at 6:30 in the morning to make sure you was there.
Let me say this, too. Before somebody out there get offended, like, oh, y'all playing on stereotypes. Look, we from the same spot you from. We know what we talking about.
Man,
let's not act like...
It wasn't just black folks out there.
No, it wasn't just black folks. I'm just saying,
it never is just black people.
No, I'm just saying, like, let's not act like what we saying is not true. Like, let's not act like everybody out there is just law-abiding citizens and everybody's just doing what they're supposed to.
You always going to have people that try and just say something negative just to say something negative.
I'm just saying, like, you playing the stereotype. No, we know what we're talking about. So
but, we just talking about common courtesy in general.
Yeah.
Like, you know what the stuff is for and everything. You know, I like to see somebody have to starve because somebody camped out and ran through a grocery store and took all the groceries, and now you got to starve. You know, like that.
Because last year
the shoes was literally for kids. Like my cousin Lucretia, shout out to you. She hit me up. You know what I'm saying? She always calls me for my shoes and stuff. And I was like, you know, I can probably get them for you and everything. And everybody I called, they didn't have them. So, of course, you know, you go to the resale. If a shoe's $150, that means, you know, $200, $225, whatever. So I told her, you know, that's what the people do. I probably can get it for you for $200, $225 or whatever. Yeah. And she was cool with that because she buys her shoes resale with her working at the plant. And, you know, I hit my guy up, and he was like $300. I hit another dude up. He's like $350. I'm like, bro.
I seen them shoes go all the way up to
$400. I'm not gonna say nobody's name either because I ain't trying to put you out there.
But Flight Club already got them at a certain point too.
I don't care. And you know, I already know about Flight Club.
Yeah, but a lot of people go off Flight Club not remembering that you have to take 20% off of what their price is.
Yeah. You know, I hate that logic though. Flight Club, I don't care. So Flight Club jumps off a bridge. Here's my thing.
Yeah, actually, if Flight Club does jump off a bridge, we're going to jump with them.
Everybody ain't got the funds to hold them shoes like Flight Club does.
This is how it goes. This is how it goes.
Flight Club is actual business.
And in no apparent order, because all three of these things are dope. It goes Flight Club, which is like one of the best resale, you know what I'm saying?
And they're in New York too, right?
Yeah, and LA. So but they're dope.
Yeah.
But it goes Hype Beast the blog, and it goes High Snobiety.
Yeah.
Those three things is basically what runs clothing culture and sneaker culture.
Right.
And you know what I'm saying? They're dope, but for those people, you know, it's crazy that Hype Beast is such a dope blog, but also it's became a negative, you know what I'm saying, nickname for certain people where you call it a Hype Beast or whatever. But if those three entities jumped off a bridge, you're going to see a lot of people jumping right with them.
Possibly. But it's just like, I mean, you selling $400 for a girl's shoe. That one, your kid is either going to outgrow in like a month, or two, they're going to destroy in a week. Because let's be honest, a 7 or 8 year old does not understand.
But they're not paying $400 for kids though. The people that's going to spend $400 are spending $400 for themselves. Their kids probably going to still be wearing mandals.
Trust me, I've seen like somebody was like, I seen a couple of the comments. Oh, I got to get a pair for my daughter. I got to get a pair for my little sister. Bruh. You
I just feel like in this time of day, like
so y'all studying that hard.
When you can pre-order everything, you knew these shoes was coming.
I know.
That's the whole.
But that's the thing though. Resale forces you to try to get a retail.
I just feel like you could have just pre-ordered because you knew the retail was gonna be. You could pay attention to how much that shoe was in demand. Like people talking about it crazy.
The good resellers do have like the shoes early, and you could pre-order it, and they wouldn't have known before the price, so you'd have been able to get them off.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Right.
They wouldn't have known. They would have been
that they could have doubled their money. All you did was pay a quick $150. I
kind of want to get some first-hand accounts. I wanted to kind of see what people that actually work there. So let's try calling that Foot Locker at Eastland.
And that's if they talk.
That's it. I know. I just want to see if I could pull some teeth.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, Truf, you from the East Side. You know how to talk their language.
That's crazy.
Man, man. Wow. It sounds like a transformer is like in my headphones.
Yeah, I just think the overall situation is pretty disappointing.
Very
because,
disappointing.
sneakers are also flavors of the week. Like, you got your really dope shoes that are lifer shoes.
Yeah.
And then you got a shoe like this where the people might wear it once or twice, and then 2-3 years later when they're going through their shoe boxes, they're going to be like, I bought these?
I'm going through that now.
You know what I'm saying?
I ain't like, shoot nobody over them shoes though either.
Yeah, I just think it's disappointing how people act.
We went all last year with pretty much no stories like this. Like,
yeah, except for like the 11s. It's always something with the 11s, but the 11s
was a pretty
actually. I'm about to say the 11s
year.
this year was pretty peaceful. Like you said, the Cool Grays and the Space Jams and things like that.
Yeah, something crazy.
Yeah, but you still were able to somehow, some way, if you had the right plug, be able to pre-order them.
Yeah,
but
I'll say it's been a culture like past 2 years because even when the Columbia's dropped, Blues, they were straight.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. There was some instances, but it wasn't bad. It wasn't as chaotic as I.
After this, I'll touch on what I was about to say.
Oh, my bad.
No, you good. You good. The phone started ringing. So
Foot Locker Eastland, Don speaking. How can I help you?
Hey, what's going on? This is Sean from the Sneaker Box Podcast. Is it cool if we ask you a couple questions about this past weekend?
You said what now?
I wanted to ask you a couple questions about this past weekend's release of the Air Jordan 12 Pink.
This is who I'm speaking to?
This is Sean from the Wall Street Journal.
Oh, I'm good, bitch. You could probably have to call out New York store in New York.
But we heard your mall got closed.
Well, we got to call New York to confirm, or the mall. You got to call the mall maintenance for them.
The
mall manager for that.
The Detroit mall maintenance is in New York?
You got to call Detroit. You got to call Eastland Mall security on that. I can't give you no information.
Hey, Don.
Yo,
this KO brother.
Oh, dude.
What's the deal?
Who brother?
Corey.
Who Corey?
KO.
Who's KO?
Dang, he don't know you.
From Bel Air.
Bel Air? I don't know no Corey.
Wow, man, you talking heads, man. All right, bro, get off the phone.
Bye.
Like
he got to he's been interrogated.
He knew who he was at first.
I don't know nothing.
He knew who he was at first.
Hey, I'm sorry, people. I just said that, man. I just got my full.
That was so Detroit.
My full-fledged.
I was surprised he asked for a lawyer after a certain point.
My full-fledged Dre Rowe just came out, bro.
He was about to complete.
Hey, he knew who I was instantly as soon as I said it.
I guarantee the next question he was gonna complete the fifth. All right.
He said you gotta call a New York store in New York.
I'm like, why are we calling New York?
They didn't get him anyway. It was kids, I think.
Yeah, I know. I just wanted to see if anybody had any info.
That was funny.
It's called Champs. I should call K Jewelers.
Like, man, hey, but at the block get ready, you snitching, so shut up.
Exactly.
Like, you can't tell.
He did, technically. He smoked it and took the high back.
Right. He knew who Truf was, man. He was like, man, just get him up the mic, man.
I don't know what's going on.
You gotta call mom maintenance.
Dom. Let's name Dom.
Fax machine?
What?
Definitely fax machine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't
hang
know.
up and call that back.
I don't know nobody at Champs. I think I might.
I
know
know.
Shoe release matters.
I saw that.
Shoe lives matter.
Oh my god, man!
I used to. That was my spot though. Champs. I had my homegirl Bianca working out there. Now I go out to duty out in Lakeside. Jennifer. Yeah. It's called Finish Line.
Oh, you gonna call Finish Line?
Jennifer out Lakeside now, so that's my homegirl.
Oh, that went to McKenzie?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's dope.
Duty, we love you. I know you listening. She hates that nickname too. So if you see her.
Oh, Duty is like that.
Hello? Hello?
Finish Line Eastland, McCarty speaking.
Hey, this is Caesar from the Sneaker Box Podcast. I wanted to ask you a couple of questions about this past weekend's release of the Air Jordan 12.
Okay.
What exactly happened? Were you there?
Yes.
Yeah, what exactly happened? What was that crowd like?
The crowd was just, here you go, sir. Have a nice day. Hold on 1 second, because I had a customer.
Uh-huh.
They got it.
Oh, here we go.
I like
Here we
it.
go.
Had they just played this music, I think the crowd would have settled down.
I'm ready to go get some shoes now. Right?
This ain't make me want to shop.
I'm ready to go to California.
You know what?
Right?
While we waiting on this girl to call us to bring us back, because I know some guy out there is just waiting to spend his money on Tangie.
Oh.
What size you wear?
I wear a 6 in kids. I wear kids shoes.
All right, somebody got a 6 in kids for Tangie.
Angel speaking.
Yes. No, we just wanted to find out more about what happened this weekend. Like, what was that crowd like?
The crowd? Well, for us,
just in general,
it wasn't anything. But when we before the mall opened, I guess people were waiting in line by Foot Locker. I guess they started fighting, so the police cleared out the mall.
Right.
And then at closer to 10, I was already here. I was here. You know, I thought we was good to open. 9:50, bunch of people come running through the mall, and the security came running like, get out, get out. They had broke one of the entrance doors.
Oh, Lord.
Jesus
so
Christ.
They told us we had to shut down for good. So, like, a lot of the stores were gone already. They closed up. I was getting ready to send my staff home and then send my email out and leave, and they come by walking past us. We got our coats on, like, oh, you guys can open up at noon.
Wow.
So, like, I know working at Eastland, you know, you definitely are pretty tough, you know what I'm saying? But did you kind of, like, were you kind of nervous for your safety at any point?
For us, yeah, I wasn't opening my gate. Like, with that kind of, I wasn't going to put me or my staff at risk, so I wasn't opening my gate until it was some type of structure.
And did any stores, like, stay closed the whole day?
We heard K Jewelers closed the entire day.
I think they were the only ones that stayed closed the entire day.
But it still caused other stores to, like, open up late.
Yeah. Because
Wow.
a lot of people had went home. Like, I know Jimmy Jazz had the shoe, and they raffled them. They didn't get back until after 12 o'clock because they had went home because we were told we can go home.
Right. Wow. Was that the craziest release that you've seen?
That I've done. I only been here 2 months, so that was the craziest one that I done. Like the one for the Black 12, it was like rowdy, but they weren't fighting.
Right.
So the Yeezys get released at Foot Action, and nobody has any violence, and that's like a $1,000 resale shoe, and then you have this white and pink shoe that gets released, and all chaos breaks out.
Right.
Now let me ask you this. Now you said there was some fighting. Now there's 3 types of fights. There's a chick fight, then there's a straight up man fight, and then there's a
heard
sissy
it was
fight.
girls. I heard it was women fighting.
Oh, it's women fighting.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Right.
I actually kind of want to see. Is there video for that?
Nikki.
Is there like any security video that I can get a hold of to watch that fight?
Yeah, right.
Hold on real quick.
All right. Hey,
All right,
back to the interlude.
All right, so back to the interlude. What size did it get? Shout that size out one more time.
6.5.
Anybody?
I mean, 6. I'm sorry, 6 in kids.
Okay, 6.
Don't buy me those though. Not the dynamite.
I want to live.
Right.
What you guys say?
Nothing.
We were talking. We were talking to all of our people are here. You got Truf, Tangie.
Hi.
I'm Juan. Then you got the host Caesar and everything. So we were talking about shouting her out to get some shoes or whatever. But she said she didn't want those because she want to live.
Yeah, this is.
Oh. I wouldn't honestly wouldn't even wear the pink and white. I'd be scared somebody gonna snatch them off my feet.
Exactly.
Do you even care about the color pink? I know with you being grown, like I know a lot of grown women don't really wear pink. Do you care as much about the color pink as like some of these other people did?
No, I didn't want them.
Me neither.
I got the black ones.
Exactly, those were the hot ones.
Yeah, I got the all black ones. I didn't want the pink ones.
Let me ask you your opinion about this. What do you think about grown men wearing those shoes?
I don't know. My coworker just said she seen guys in them yesterday.
Nice.
Gay. So they was the ones running through the mall, like, who got them pink and white 12?
Oh Lord!
So like, we don't got them. We don't got them.
So let's imagine that you're not married or you're single or whatever. You're out and a dude walks up to you with them pink and white Jordans on. Do you give him a chance or do you push him on?
Or do you try to like hook him up with your brother?
Push him off.
Okay.
Oh man,
you have been like very excellent.
Yeah.
Yes.
No problem.
We feel like we got a lot of information from you.
Gotcha.
We thank you.
And check us out too. It's the Sneaker Box Podcast on sneakerbardetroit.com.
Okay.
What's your name again?
Angel.
What store are you at?
481 Eastland.
We coming shopping.
Yeah, we going to shop at your store.
All right.
Angel.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. All right,
that might be the best phone call.
That was.
Well, what I was about to say
nice.
before we got to the phone calls is, I don't understand in general, like, just the violence for any reason, like, necessary. You know, like when you grew up, you was always taught if somebody touch you, then you know what I'm saying, you hit them back and all of this stuff. And I don't understand just where violence just for no reason is coming in at. You know, like you coming for shoes, like clothes are supposed to make you feel good. Shoes are supposed to make you feel good. You're supposed to look good and everything like that. Like where did it come in at where that we're gonna start fighting and killing over sneakers?
You gotta be shitting me! You can't keep me cooped up in here, okay? I am a peacock! You gotta let me fly!
I guess that's one of the guys trying to get his pink Air Jordan.
That was right over there by foot action.
Ran right through Target.
He couldn't get them pink J's.
He was fly looking through Target.
Yeah, I just don't understand that.
Let's call that chance back. I want to try actually talk to a store that actually was involved in that. White Ranger's working on that. Shout out to White Ranger.
Only thing about the Foot Locker Corporation is you hardly get any information from them right around now.
No, you're not.
Not around this time.
No, they not playing no games.
Old girl was cool for that though.
I mean, Fitness Line a little more loose knit, but Foot Locker, like, it's like called
they ain't
boss.
playing that game.
Well, they a little bit.
Yeah, let's kill that off, man.
Okay, whatever. All right, so we got some information about what happened.
Yeah, I think she was cool because she actually went in the back. You know what I'm saying? Her voice was real high in the beginning. You could tell she put on like her cute girl voice, like, "Hi, welcome to the Eastland." And then she went in the back. Yeah, she was in the front like Disneyland. Yeah, and then when she went in the back, she was like,
"See, it's Disneyland."
Yeah, when she went in the back, she kind of kicked it like, "Look, this is what happened."
Right. All right. So to add to the craziness, let's get to some news. To add to the craziness,
Is it breaking news?
We always break the news a week or two after the news breaks. I'm so collected. What the Air Jordan 1 is rumored to release this year.
And I love it.
I love it.
I actually want to see what that looks like. I mean, it's going to be dope.
I love it.
So please, I know we feeding the frenzy right now. We're just throwing chum in the water.
I wear 6 and kids again.
Oh, for those.
Yeah.
You know what? Honestly, do it. I mean, because, dude, the funniest thing is watching dudes
what the 15
respond to you on like they are. I guess the word is thirsty. Like I can't think of any other word to describe it.
I don't use that word.
She has a following.
Oh, what do you use? What word do you use?
I don't even. You know what? I don't. I just think that people are just being themselves.
No, yeah.
I don't think it's a bad
they being themselves,
thing.
all right.
I don't think it's a thirsty thing.
OJ was being themselves.
You talking about her fans?
Yeah.
Oh man,
stands,
listen,
stalkers,
listen,
whatever you want to call them.
And like the cool thing is like all of us is cool. So when we say this, we like saying it with the utmost respect. But like Tangie is like a little short, sexy thing.
Yes.
So like when she's doing like her little Instagram thing or whatever, like. They just, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if it's like more so like a dude just wishing, like, I just wish I could just hold her pinky finger. Man, I don't know what it is, but like, she can.
She got some small hands though, like it grabs you like a baby fist.
But I feel like the laws of attraction. I feel like she can get the same attraction, fully clothed that she does with those little two-piece bathing suit things.
And I will say that about Tangie. Like one thing I respect about her is that she has brains behind that beauty. So
it's true. It's true.
That was the joke, right?
I
thought that was the joke.
I'm just gonna I'm gonna let y'all have at it. Pretend there's a pair of pink Jordans right here.
She came at me in a group chat.
All I said was, we gotta do. All I said was.
Did they ever figure out your name? How to spell it right?
He knows.
It's T.I.
Oh, he just.
The N is silent.
Oh man, like Django.
Yeah,
right. Silent. But nah. So if any of her followers or fans or stalkers want to hook her up,
we should just make a sneaker box.
If y'all want to buy, if y'all want to buy your way to her heart, if you want to buy your way to her heart, hook her up with a
sneaker box
GoFundMe page with the what the ones, with the Air Jordan ones.
That'd be crazy if that really happened.
Yeah,
right?
hit us up on any of our social media.
We actually got somebody calling in about the pink shoes.
Oh man,
it's about to go down.
I like that. Barry White Ranger. Somebody calling about the pink shoes.
The pink shoes.
I'm sorry, I broke up your Pink Panther party. That's what we should call this, bro.
Right, yeah.
We should call this the Pink Panther party.
Let's do it. There's our title.
They fooling.
Dwayne, what's up, man?
Hey, what's up, guys? What's happening?
Hey.
Man, we good. So, so what about these pink Jordans that came out?
Hey, man, yeah, I actually wasn't really calling about the pink 12s. I just saw what y'all put up on Twitter, said that's what y'all was talking about, but I was going to throw my 2 cents in about it. I mean, man, it was crazy. Around here, I mean, like I said, I'm from Burlington, North Carolina, halfway between Greensboro and Raleigh, so I head to Greensboro to pick up most of my shoes, man, and it was just like, I picked up the 2s with no problem because all the hype was on, them 12s, and the Masters was crazy the week before that down here too. I'm sure there was like that everywhere, but
right.
But like it was like the Masters, and then the pink 12s were like a retro 11 release or something. Man, we had like the little spot here in Burlington is a Foot Locker, and that's the only place in Burlington. And they only get like 12 pair of everything, and my man had like 18 pages of people that signed up, and then all the moms was in there going crazy because they couldn't get their little girls the shoes. But yeah, it was. I wasn't expecting that. I would have probably got them for my daughters if I'd have thought they was going to be that crazy. But anyway, what I mainly called to ask, guys, I hadn't got to talk to you guys in a while, and I had never heard y'all really talk about this much other than in passing, but. I saw where I guess they did either another volume or another release of the Jordan Encyclopedia.
Oh, yeah.
And, man, I have not been able to get my hands on one of those without, maybe on eBay paying something ridiculous for it. And every time there's something that pops up on Twitter, like at Villa, every now and then Villa throws up something like they got some, but every time I try to buy that, it's not available or whatever. I didn't know if you guys could give some advice on where to possibly find a Jordan Encyclopedia without paying something astronomical for.
That's a Caesar question.
Any idea on that?
Shoot, the only advice I can give you is to break into Jay Lawrence's house. I mean, honestly, this was the last run allegedly that he was going to do. He said that like 3 other times. So. But this seems like it's going to be the last run. So it seems like, the only books out there are going to be on eBay or, some type of
sneaker plug.
Yeah, basically.
Sure.
Hey, look, you give me $10, man, I'll laminate all the pages for you, and I'll just go down to Kinko's and print it out. I got you, bro.
Like we were supposed to get some books. I wanted to do a giveaway. Because I realized how hard it was for everybody to get their hands on. So I want to do a giveaway. We're supposed to get some books. Still haven't gotten those books. So,
and I thought it was cool that it was actually a book made and that people are actually looking for it. You know what I'm saying? That just lets you know how far sneakers have come. Yeah. It isn't just a Jordan book anymore and stuff.
It was fan made too. So I think that added to it instead of just having some company trying to, market and, whatever. But as far as trying to get your hands on the books, like if I had a better answer for you, I'll give it. Honestly, I don't know where else to look but in those places.
Sorry, bro.
Yep.
But any information we get, we gonna post on sneakerbardetroit.com.
We'll make it a point to let you guys know if we get anything.
And
your call has ended.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, guys.
Thank you for calling.
Hey, you know what this release remind me of? It remind me that the Master 12s, the black ones, was like a Kendrick Lamar concert, and the white and pink Jordans was a Prince concert.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You don't never hear about a riot at the Kendrick Lamar concert, but when Prince starts singing and the chicks see his heels and be like, I got the same heels on, they just start screaming like, ah!
You see him at that, what's the name game?
At the Golden State.
Oh, yeah, kicking it with Dave Chappelle.
They held back. Did you see how they held back, the little kid in between quarters and timeouts? He goes out there and, like, squeegees the ground.
Yeah.
Like, security, like, held him back as if he was some type of threat to Prince. Like, it was the funniest thing.
He's royalty.
I'm like, dang, Prince.
Did you see Kevin Hart talk about Prince?
He
talking about he met Prince in the back hallway, but he didn't meet him. Like, Prince was just coming towards him with a cane out, like, get out the way. Like, he just never moved. Like, he never came off his trajectory. He was just move.
Wow. And people probably moved, too, out of
I
Prince
know
as well.
I would. Like, you're right.
All right. Oh, yeah, you know what? Real quick, when I'm thinking about it, we're going to start doing some videos again. Juan got a new location.
Yeah, I know we spent so much time on the 12, so we'll make sure, like, you know, to talk about it more next week. But I've been blessed to be able to find a storefront literally in the downtown Ferndale area on the same street as Rosie O'Grady's. So, you know what I'm saying, we'll be able to bring great food, which is already in the town, along with the sneaker culture and clothing as well. So it's a real blessed opportunity, and I just thank everybody that like continues to support me and hit me up on Snapchat and Twitter, which I was never on until you know my bro Michael Richard.
You got a meme now.
Yeah, I actually I got my first meme.
Wow, congratulations!
So, thank you.
I don't even really work here.
Apparently not.
That's what makes this so difficult.
Oh,
you know what? I want to shout out Jerome's Kicks because working out something with them so we can do sneaker reviews again at Juan's location. And they hooked your boy up with those Wing It too. So I wanted to shout them out. Jerome's Kicks, check them out. Check out his website, jeromeskicks.com.
So are they bird wings or plain wings?
See, he funny.
You like that?
No, I did not like that.
I just, you know, so I just think it's dope. You know, the one thing I just want to do is for people like Caesar, and shout out to Tico, aka Soul Survivor Detroit, and a lot of other people that my boy Don from Stay Laced. These people are people that look for places to be able to do events or do videos and things of that nature, and they get shut out from all these stores. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to be able to open the doors to people that, you know what I'm saying, want to be able to find a place to do creative things.
That's what it should be about. It should be about, you know, just uplifting the culture, but some people are all about that money where they care less about the culture. But
treat people how you want to be treated.
Exactly.
And don't treat them like a Prince concert.
The 26. Here's another. God. There's more Air Jordan news.
Go ahead and read while you read them. Give you that Prince. Like.
Look at Tangie when you do that. The 2016.
He's doing it too.
Baby.
I'm not a puppet.
The 2016 Space Jam Air Jordan 11 retro will look more like MJ's PE pair that he wore in the movie. I honestly thought it was the blue, but you know, somebody I forgot who.
Concord.
Don't y'all lie to me. Don't you lie to me, man. Don't you tell me that.
Is it going to have a 45 on it, though? That's the thing.
Ooh, that'd be dope. Here's the thing. At first, I was kind of like, man, why? Because I like that blue, but then it's like, you know what? This is something special. Why not? I still got my Space Jams. So for all of y'all that ruined y'all Space Jams and y'all waiting on this pair, want. Which I never got. Can I just mention this too? I never got why people like fought and pay ridiculous amounts of money just to destroy them like a month later. Like, people fought for those Legend Blues, and then by springtime, like, they're destroyed. They can't even rock them right. So I don't understand that. You know, if you're going to spend all that money, you would think you would take better care of them. Some crazy stuff. Okay, a store gave people a chance to win Yeezy Boost by playing a video game. An article written by Riley Jones for Complex. And I found out that's a dude. I'm sorry. So apologies to Riley Jones. I thought you was a chick. Slam Jam Socialism relaunched its Arcadeism game, previously used for the Triple Black Yeezy 750 Boost release. The rules were that you had to rack up the highest score in Pong to win an opportunity to win the Pirate Black Yeezy Boost 350s without having to camp out or deal with annoying bots and instant sellouts. So I think it's cool when these stores think of like different ways to kind of like, you know, give away shoes.
I got an idea I want to, like, if I could ever get them. I want to do what you call it.
What's that?
What was that game, man? Damn, they be like Simon Says. I want to play Simon Says and like the last person to get the shoe.
You know what you should do? Like somebody.
You should do like a tournament of it.
I still got my 64. You should have like a Goat Knot tournament. Cause I know everybody still.
I ain't having no Twister game in my store. A whole bunch of dudes like left foot on red, and then I just be like,
it'd be like 5 dudes trying to play Twister.
You gotta have it like an obstacle.
You gotta make it difficult, like have a ping pong competition. Like you gotta find some real.
Oh yeah, like a real competition.
Hey,
but I right, yeah. I would want to do like Simon Says or something where it's like it's dumb, it's fun, it's definitely non-violent. And you know what I'm saying?
I guarantee you got a lot of people though if you guarantee that Tangie's a participant in Twister.
I'm not twisted with nobody.
I am not getting hit with any type of sexual harassment charge because some dude didn't follow the directions.
I'm coming straight for you.
You said hand on blue, not on that.
You said left nut on what? Like no, get out of here right now. Like, no.
They are blue.
Like, get out of here, Bill Cosby. What are you doing here?
I can't help it that I'm popular.
You are very popular, especially.
Oh my god!
How many followers you got on Snapchat?
I don't know.
It's hard. It's hard to find out. Really,
it's hard. You really don't know.
Okay.
I just know it's constantly happening, and I
think
don't
in your
know
case that might be scary.
Who these people are at all? Yeah, Snapchat's a whole different ball game.
You kind of got to start screening, maybe.
Yeah,
yeah.
Because it's different for me. You know, when I follow people, it's just
you know who it is.
Yeah.
You know, I'm interested. Like, what type of crazy DMs
do I get?
Yeah.
Oh, you know, they go crazier on Snapchat than they do on Instagram. Instagram is kind of like, hey, how you doing, beautiful? Snapchat, they just go full.
Yeah, because it's video.
Snapchat, you only got 24 hours. It's 24 and die.
They don't really hold no bars with you.
So how many nudes have you gotten?
What?
Probably about like good 40.
How many was women?
3.
Nice. Do tell.
Screenshot.
Do tell.
Not like grade 3 either.
All right. Just so y'all know, we are not talking about release dates or any other shoes for the rest of the show. Okay,
Carmen, what the hell are you doing? I'm milking the dog. They make dog milk. Yeah, just hold on a minute. The 5th grader showed us how to do it. Red Rocket. Come on, dog. Red Rocket.
Man.
It's wild, though. It's wild.
Yeah, I could imagine that.
Okay, so Greg Oden or somebody is out there just like sending you pics.
Yeah.
Oh, Greg Oden was like the OG.
Greg Oden is rolling over in his grave right now. Are you?
Yeah, he been alive.
Are you serious?
Yeah,
you'd
be surprised. Yeah.
Unsolicited too, just like just in case you wanted to know. Here you go.
Yeah, here you go.
Oh,
all times of the day too. It'll happen at 2 in the afternoon.
Some dude is just sitting in the living room
on
like,
a
"Happy
Sunday,
birthday, Tangie."
I'm like kicking it with my grandma.
Wow.
And you just be like, "Grandma, look at this."
Right.
She'd be like, "It was a lot bigger back in my day."
Like she goes to answer your phone when you walk out, and she sees a picture.
What is
that? Hell.
Right. And then she texts it to herself. All right.
How you screenshot again, baby?
We just crashed and burned for the past 3.5 minutes.
All right, so getting back to the show. Nick Young explains why he left Nike in an article written by, who is this guy? Zach Dubasic for Soul Collector. Is that an alias?
It's pronounced Gordon.
I know, I butchered it.
That's really Bradley.
I know, that's an alias from Brandon Dune. Cut it out, Dune. When Nick Young found himself between sneaker deals earlier this season, it wasn't surprising to see him carry on the tradition of players like Kobe Bryant and Gilbert Arenas by wearing anything and everything he can get his feet in, from Adidas to Jordan and even Fila. After a brief sneaker free agency, Nick officially made the jump to Adidas this past December. The reason? Nick said, Nike is really only 3 people, Kobe, Durant, and LeBron. I like the concept of how Adidas adds everybody in the shoe commercial. The way Adidas is going and the waves they got, I was getting on board. Nick also saw Kanye West as an influence for his decision. Switching brands also meant building a new arsenal of sneakers to hit the court in. Nick went back into the Adidas archives for shoes like Kobe's, T-Max, and models from Gilbert Arenas' old signature line. Well, okay, first off, good for you that you got with Adidas. But if you really thought that you were going to go to Nike and somehow be on par or get more attention than either Kobe Durant or LeBron, you are high. And
I don't think that's what he was saying. I think he was saying that, the focus is just only on them when they have so many people that sign to Nike. And when you sign to Adidas, it's more of a family thing. I think that's what he's really saying.
But I think also, though, I think also it has to do with, like, you're talking about actual players that, like, establish themselves.
Yeah, you got to have that star power.
You have to have that star power. Like, this is all of this question, this debate that's going on. Like, is he a superstar? You have to have that superstar quality to be with Nike.
Exactly. I'm just trying to figure out what's the difference between him. I understand they might make him feel like family, I guess, if that's what he wanted. More power to him. I'm just trying to figure out what's the difference. You still wearing... You ain't getting your own shoe.
Well, when you a kid and you dream of getting a sneaker contract, you know what I'm saying? You dream of commercials and things like that. And, even if the person doesn't get their own PE, what he's basically, to me, and, this is just going off what I think. I just think he's saying that everybody's included, so everybody gets to at least show their face at least once in a commercial. Versus Nike, it's just like Durant. And then who was Roberson like walking up like, well, what about me? They'd be like, oh, you can hold Durant's water. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, he can do all the Derrick Rose shoe commercials. Since Derrick Rose ain't gonna wear them.
Well, Derrick Rose been balling lately.
He has been
bro.
back.
He was out for a couple weeks too, though, wasn't he? For
but he's doing good though.
But he's actually almost played the whole
Derrick
season.
Rose shoes have seen more court than he has. Though.
Yeah, sure. I'm gonna withhold because every time I get, happy for Derrick Rose,
I'm not really happy for him. I'll be happy. I'll be happy if he actually plays through
this full season
and the playoffs.
That's why I feel like if I say something, I'm gonna jinx it. So I'm just gonna, do this.
And Kyrie Irving as well.
Man,
get through the whole season.
I'm straight on Kyrie for a whole different
reason.
Kyrie
was my man's, but
I used to love Kyrie.
But he's a crybaby now, though, man. Like Kyrie, you 23, bro. LeBron is 37. He only gonna be in the league for like 3 more years. Kyrie, just hold tight, bro. Try and get a ring, real young. And then you'll have the team, bro.
But I do feel like LeBron made it for a point, like, not fun, because he came in there like, no more
no one looks like they have fun on Cavaliers no more.
And in Miami, all of them was like over the hill, and they were just
doing
the videos.
As well, too.
That's true.
But I'm just saying, like, a bunch of fun in Miami.
Don't forget the Harlem Shake video.
Yeah, Tyronn Lue.
He had a ball.
Tyronn Lue, he was like, no, go back to having that fun. Like, I just feel like LeBron came in there like, okay, like, I'm gonna be like everybody's daddy, telling what to wear and how to act, and
I think that's really why they're not winning. I think that's why they're not having the success that they had in Miami, because you have to have fun in the sport.
Even the success that they had last year, like granted they might not have won a championship, they still got very far for them to be that first time around.
Exactly, I agree with that.
And they look like you was rooting for them in the low.
It's kind of hard to have fun when you got Kyrie and J.R. Smith shooting 80 shots between each other.
I just think they're so worried about their differences. Like they're so worried about how different Kevin Love is from them. Kyrie is so worried about
Kevin Love not the problem right now.
But Kyrie cares about his brand. We can blame LeBron, but Kyrie does care about his brand, and he does care about.
He wants that. He wants that John Wall, like, this is my team type.
Yeah.
Like,
but he got to know it's not like LeBron's in your team. It's never going to be your team until he leaves.
Well, even when LeBron was younger, even though he was quote unquote the leader of the team, he still did have old heads behind him.
Right.
You had other people with you too, like Delonte was still there with you.
Yeah, you had Larry Hughes.
You know what happened to him, though.
You had all these people with you. So
I just think that he wields a little bit too much power. I think that's one of the things that worked in Miami because Pat Riley wasn't going to have that.
Well, yeah, but see, me and you always had that conversation. The difference between a team like Pat Riley and all of them is Pat Riley knows how to get a championship. Yeah. There's not one person on the Cleveland Cavaliers staff from the top down that knows how to get a championship.
I agree.
And I think to a certain extent, I hate to say it,
Gilbert.
And I'm gonna get destroyed, but I don't think LeBron really knows how to win a championship because he went to an already made team.
I agree.
He had the role players.
But I would say this though: nobody knows how to win a championship until they win a championship. Like, who was Phil Jackson until he won his first one?
And everybody can dog Spoelstra, but out of Cleveland and Miami, Spoelstra has had his job longer.
Spoelstra would not have his job if he was in
Cleveland, he would have been fired.
He'd have been fired.
That's because Pat Riley holds control. Pat Riley is like, no player is going to run this team.
And I think that's one of the reasons why he went back. One of the reasons.
And that's why Popovich is such a good coach. Like nobody's greater than the team.
And the front office is just like,
our
job is to find players.
Your job is to coach.
Your job is to develop them and coach. Yep. We have people that's going to find players overseas and whatever. And we'll do our job, you do yours. But in Cleveland,
Guru is cringing right now.
Oh,
he's trying to call in right now. Don't answer that phone. But no, I'm just like
How many of you believe that if you did not have a teacher,
you ever heard LeBron bashing? That's probably what he's saying.
I know, right there.
That's Guru's drop. At the beginning of the show.
Right.
I do think dude wields too much power in Cleveland, and I think to some extent, like he might not say get this person, get that person, but I think a lot of the moves they make is to appease him. So it's like, that's why for me, when they don't live up to expectations, it's like, that's on you because you kind of co-signing all these moves. So and you the king. So
yeah, because I mean, when the team was put together, they looked at him as being like, this is our leader. He's going to take us there. And then he almost took you there. But now that you see that this formula doesn't work, you kind of thought that it would be almost like a humbling process for LeBron, like to ease back and gather more.
Because you know why?
But it didn't work that way.
I don't think LeBron's a great leader.
He's not a leader. I don't think
he's
that's
a good.
leader,
I think
bro.
he's good as far as making
that.
his teammates better. But I just think.
Well, you got making your teammates better, and then you got being a great leader. And what I mean by being a great leader is he will, like, if he has to go out there and get that 50 points, go ahead and get that 50 points instead of being like Oscar De La Hoya when he got whooped up in the ring by Mayweather. Like, I was just trying to show my skills. I was just trying to get a triple-double.
I don't think that LeBron is that emotional leader, but he's a leader per se, but not that.
I will always and forever believe that Dwayne Wade was a true leader of the Miami
That's
Heat.
what I feel too. I don't believe LeBron is about. I think LeBron's about the team when it wins.
Because you got the better stats.
He's not a good loser.
Like
he's not a good loser.
If you seen how Kobe was on the sideline when they beat Golden State yesterday, like Kobe was coaching everything,
right?
Coaching, like that's that leadership.
Yeah, but it took him 18 years and 3 broken elbows and all of that stuff to even get to that.
I mean,
on his way out. That's
Kobe.
That's why he's nice.
Kobe always controlled that team, though.
Yeah.
I would say this. You ever heard the term front runner? Like, it's easy when you, like, there's no, I want to say there's no pressure. How am I going to word it? But I just think when the pressure gets tough, it's like, you know, when they get closer to the finals, when they get in the finals, I think that's when everybody cracks under the weight of LeBron James because he's looking at it like, we got to win. And nobody's having fun already. You're not the greatest.
And that's not who LeBron is. You remember when LeBron first went to Miami, he tried to play the bad guy, and remember they lost the championship the first year, and that wasn't who he was, and that's why they started having fun. And I think LeBron's kind of starting to get back to that whole bad guy approach and the Debbie Downer approach. Yeah, and serious.
Why
and,
so serious?
And so much of their team is young. Kyrie is 23 years old. Do you think he really wants to stay there till he's 26, 27, and LeBron finally, like, let go of that?
I don't think. I think they playing more for LeBron's legacy than actually trying to win a championship.
I wouldn't be surprised if it be a Kyrie Chris Paul trade in this offseason.
Oh, we got my man, from Chicago calling in.
What's up, man?
Time.
What's going on? How y'all doing today?
What up,
How you doing?
Hi.
Okay.
We just broke off on one of our sports tangents like usual.
Yeah.
But what questions do you have for us, bro?
Man, I got clapped by Nike on the Master 12.
Oh, word?
Yeah, I was.
You just fall asleep? Are you not gonna let
right?
He's like, I was like,
in the chair sitting up. Man, I was.
They got to suck at the barbershop, dog.
So what you actually tried to get the Jordan 12s?
Yeah, I went on the Nike sneakers app and I got them, and I got a confirmation and everything. And Monday, I got an email from Nike saying due to the
I heard about this.
Yeah. So they're gonna do is they're gonna reserve me a pair of the French blue 12s. And
why would you want those though? That ain't what you want.
No, what he's saying is they told him that he had the shoes. I think they even charged you, didn't they?
They were about to.
Okay, they were about to.
Bank account, and they're about to.
Yeah, they left a
and then like the next day they were like, "Oh, okay, you really didn't win that shoe."
That's crazy.
They're trying to like compensate for it by like reserving a pair of his size on the next shoe.
But nobody wants them French blue 12s like that.
I don't either. I don't know why I'm not excited.
So just a quick question: were you getting the shoes for you, or were you getting the shoes for somebody else?
Myself. I was gonna review them on my YouTube page.
Okay. And were you gonna wear them?
Oh yeah.
Wow.
All right. So what's your views on like wearing the shoe? If you know what I'm saying. Not to get too deep, like are you comfortable wearing pink and white shoes
for girls?
Oh no. Me personally, I don't think a guy should be wearing those pink and white shoes like that. Now, I do understand that some guys may get it for breast cancer awareness month,
right?
But just to be rocking it for daily, no, I don't think so.
And that's basically what you were going to wear them for. You were going to wear them like to promote breast cancer awareness.
No, he wasn't getting those. He was getting the Masters.
Oh, no,
he was getting the Masters.
Yeah.
Okay. My bad, bro. But yeah, so you know what I'm saying. Your views on people wearing those pink 12s that came out or whatever is they shouldn't be rocking them unless they rocking them with like breast cancer awareness.
Guys, women they can rock it anytime they want to.
Right.
Exactly. Hey, did you ever see that picture floating around on social media of the 4 guys
with the 8-9 shirts?
Yeah, they like looking on Instagram. It's 4 guys trying to look thugged out and failing miserably. It was like
I didn't see that. I gotta look it up.
I wonder if anybody knows those guys. Like next show, if anybody knows those 4 guys, call in
or don't.
Call in.
Just
They
don't.
look
Call in.
young. They look like they probably was.
Call in
high
like
school.
888-799-5267.
Yeah.
Don't call.
Yeah,
No,
I'm
please
cool.
call
I'm
in.
cool on them.
I'm
No,
cool.
call. I want.
That'd be a tangent we don't want.
No, that's a tangent I want.
You on your own. That's
All
a
right.
solo call. We out. We gonna take a break.
I will handle that by
Yeah,
myself.
we straight on them, man.
Your
Thanks.
call has ended.
Oh well, thanks for calling in, bro.
You getting all these calls from prison. What's up with that? Oh, you know what? I want to get to this too. Tiana Taylor has her own version of the Reebok question coming out.
Those look
I
so
saw
good.
those. Those are dope.
So
Nah,
She's
we
fly.
I'm gonna say this. We just got through talking about guys should not wear girl shoes, but man, those don't look like girl shoes. Those look.
Them boys ain't gonna come in the 10, so you know they ain't coming
No,
in
they
the 15
not.
I know.
season.
I'm mad. I'm
They
like,
come in
man.
mine though. And I can't.
Yeah.
Wear. Those
her,
are nice.
Her last shoe was dope like that though.
I ain't seen the last one, but I saw them red joints.
I'm talking
She's
about
fly
that
though.
Adidas
She
had.
got it on little style, so I can rock with
Those
it.
dope though.
I was like,
There's a
man.
reason she's a part of the good music brand.
But those
It's
may
something
come.
over
Those
there.
may come
Yeah.
in men too.
I hope Reebok I hope they change their stance on that and make that available for everybody. Like, come on, man.
She
Like,
might
no.
not want it though.
All red. That's the dudes and girls can wear that.
Well, there are women that design men clothes, so
Why not?
it would be dope for her to
Jaden
be a
Smith
woman that
is the,
designs.
face of.
Yeah.
Right? What if she does become like this big women's sneaker, like this sneaker mogul?
Yeah, just a sneaker designer in
She
general.
could,
It doesn't
though,
just have to
right?
be for women.
I ain't never
Because
seen
you know,
her
isn't
eyes
that
roll so
still
hard.
technically sexist that she's a woman and she can only design shoes for women?
It was
She can't design shoes for us.
No,
But you got so many men designers that design women clothes,
Like Jaden Smith.
like Jaden Smith,
I ain't never. Your
Karl
face.
Lagerfeld,
Your
Russell
face,
Westbrook.
Anytime.
Russell Westbrook, hurt.
Oh man.
What's the wide receiver? Odell Beckham. in the future,
Like, is he a designer or a model? Like,
he's a Jaden Smith.
oh god.
He's a great receiver.
I bet he is. I bet he is a great receiver.
Right there.
Whoa.
Sorry.
Was that Odell? Like, it's audio of Odell Beckham. Is there anything in this week in stupid I can get to? You know, let's get to release dates because we run out of time.
Crep Protect. I put that shit on everything. Go to crepprotect.com and get your shoes some protection.
Awesome. All right. Release dates. Wednesday, March 9th, you got the Air Jordan Retro 4 GS Deep Royal Blue. The Jordan Air Spike 40 Dunk from Above. Okay, that's my bad.
Trash from below.
Yep. No, that came out already. The Nike LeBron 13. What am I doing?
Bro, you are losing it.
I am. The Nike LeBron 13 Metallic Silver. The Lenine Way of Wade White Hot Heat. Thursday, March 10th, you got the Adidas Crazy Light Boost 2.5 Cargo PE. You got the Nike KD8 PB&J.
I was the only childish grown man that would have rocked the PB&J.
Those are so ugly, bro.
I know.
It is kind of childish. I don't know. I'm sure
It's all good, bro.
Friday, March 11th, the Nike Air Presto Tropical. My wife wants those. Saturday, March 12th. That's your birthday, right?
Nah, next day.
Okay. The Air Jordan Retro 5 Low Fire Red. The Nike Kyrie 2 Brotherhood. The 24 Kaladi Special Edition Reebok LX 8500 Bangkok.
That's too
No
that's too
10,
long.
high to 10.
They should call them the Reebok license plates.
High 10 from Bangkok.
Right, high 10 from Bangkok. Then
Yes.
March 13th, my birthday. Now you can proceed.
All right. Monday,
International Dong Day.
Yeah.
Pause. Oh, man.
Oh, God. Last episode was nuts. Monday, March 14th, Nike Kobe 11 Elite Low 4KB White Multicolor. Tuesday, March 15th, got the Under Armour Curry 2 Birthday. Wednesday, March 16th, got the Ewing Focus Retro St. Patrick's Day. I know where that's going already. Those shoes are trash. Thursday, March 17th, Nike Hyper Live NTS, the Adidas Women's NMD Runner's
It's
Suede.
pronounced Gordon.
Black, the Adidas Women's NMD Runner Suede Burgundy. Friday, March 18th, got the Nike Air Penny 2 Miami Heat.
Need those.
White Mountaineering Special Edition Adidas ZX Plus Riviera Pack. And you have the Adidas Yeezy 750 Boost Brown. Saturday, March 19th, which is my birthday, you get the Air Jordan Retro 4 Dunk from Above, the Nike Kobe 11 Bruce Lee, the Air Jordan Retro 1 Low OG White Midnight Navy, the Nike Zoom Kobe 1, Fade to Black Sail, Nike Coon. Nike
just dropping
Zoom.
the ball, bro.
Nike
It's
Zoom.
pronounced Gordon.
Nike Zoom Kobe 2, Fade to Black Light Bone. Nike Zoom Kobe 3, Fade to Black Matte Silver. Nike Zoom Kobe 4, Fade to Black Dust. And last but not least, you have the Under Armour Curry 2 Low Hook. Thursday, March 24th, got the Nike Air Presto Persian Violet. Friday, March 25th, got the Nike Kobe 11 Easter, Nike Kyrie 2 Easter, Nike LeBron 13 Easter. That's the best one out of the three.
Yeah.
The LeBron.
Honestly, I hadn't looked at them. I'm looking at
Kobe Easter is the one with that skull on the back or whatever.
I'm looking at who am I really gonna have to cut to get these Yeezy 750s? That's what I'm looking at.
Oh man,
Eastland.
Blood on the leaves.
Juan's gonna single-handedly shut down Eastland. And then Kevin Durant decides to be different with the Nike KD8 GS Wolf Gray. Saturday, March 26th, you got the Air Jordan Retro 12 French Blue. I don't hear a lot of people too excited about that shoe.
Yeah, why don't y'all tear them all up for those?
I actually want those. So I hope.
Do you?
Yes.
Yeah, it should be easy for you. Yeah. Air Jordan Retro 5 Low GS White Wolf Gray, the Air Jordan Retro 4 Premium Black, and the Nike Air Max Zero Tinker Hatfield. What is the 26th is Air Max Day, right? Yeah.
Oh, good Lord. There's going to be something coming out, ain't it?
Yeah, the Tinker Hatfield.
The Air Max Zero.
Yeah. Monday,
but
March
they
12th.
always have something else every now and then that we just don't even know, and they just drop it.
Probably going to be a sneakers
exclusive or something.
I hope.
The Monday, March 28th, you got the Air Jordan Retro 5 Low Knicks. Thursday, March 31st, Nike Air Zoom Talaria Retro. Friday, April 1st, Under Armour Curry 2 Low Bay Area Baseball Pack. Saturday, April 2nd, got the Nike LeBron 13 Low Bread. I ain't really feeling those. Sunday, April 3rd, Nike Zoom Kobe 5 Fade to Black Tumble Gray. Tuesday, April 5th, I got the Nike Zoom Kobe 6 Fade to Black River Rock. Wednesday, April 6th, you got the Nike Zoom Kobe 7 Fade to Black Blue Fox. It's a lot of Kobe. Oh, that's that Fade to Black pack. Friday, April 8th, got the Nike Kobe 8 Fade to Black Dark Raisin. And then for me, my favorite shoe of April, to top it off, Saturday, April 9th, got the Air Jordan Retro 17 Plus Copper.
Those was dope.
That's when the heavens opened up.
Yes.
It said, let there be greatness.
There's a lot of shoes coming out with no release dates, but they're coming out soon, so heads up. You got the Under Armour Curry 2 Low Chef, the Adidas Ultra Boost Berry Hill, the Adidas NMD Gray, White, and City Sock. Those are 3 different shoes.
It's pronounced Gordon.
I knew it. The Adidas Basketball March Madness 2016 collection, the Nike Air Icarus Retro upcoming colorways. You want to pronounce this? You want to pronounce this for me?
Oh, I got in trouble. I had some people. I had some people hit me up.
Yeah, I knew you would. The guy Yakusa. Special edition. I'm about to get in trouble with you. Nike,
it's pronounced Gordon.
If that's how you spell Gordon, we in trouble. Nike Lunar Epic Flyknit Collection. The Nike Flyknit Tennis Classic Ultra, the Nike Mayfly Premium White, the Nike Force 1 Low Upstep BR upcoming colorways, the Nike Lab Free Trainer 3.0 V4 Spring 2016 releases, the Nike Air Pegasus 89 NS Bright Crimson, the Nike Women's Roshu Print Doodle Sketches Collection, the Nike Air Force 1 Low J-Pack, the Nike KD8, we already got those. The Nike Kobe 11 Gray Orange, the Nike LeBron 13 Low White Metallic Silver, the Jordan Reveal colorways, the Air Jordan 30 Cosmo, the Air Jordan 4 Premium Snakeskin, the Air Jordan Retro 9 Kobe PE, the Namara Special Edition Air Jordan Retro 5 Low, the Air Jordan Retro 12 Premium Blue, and the Air Jordan 12 OVO White. Also, the number of shoes releasing overseas with no set release date for here in the States, such as the Foot Locker exclusive Adidas NMD, the Nike Air Presto GPX Green Glow, and the Nike Air Force 1 High Retro White Black. Stay tuned to Sneaker Bar Detroit for more sneaker news and release dates.
Did you ever think any NMD would be worth money now, bro? Like how those yellow joints that drop?
It's just like...
It's blowing my mind.
They cool, but I ain't know it was going to be like that.
Anything that say boost now is kind of like...
That is the word. That's the go-to word. That's true. That's true.
But I mean, I heard nothing but good things about the NMDs, so... We'll see. I might get a pair to rock this.
I'm gonna get some
summer.
damn Daniels. That's what I'm gonna get.
Not the van.
Daniel.
Not the van contract. They gave that boy a van contract.
Van
that's
boost.
Crazy.
Damn, Truf.
Somebody needs to put him in the back of a van and drive
Back at it again with the All-Star jersey. Spurs, man.
Let's get to Brandon, man. Let's get to Brandon from Dallas. We got
sir.
What's up, man?
What's good? Hey.
What's
good to talk to y'all.
Yeah.
Oh.
You want to talk
I
to
got a
us,
little
the
bit of
tangent?
delay here, so you ask a question or whatever.
Yeah, so what happened? You see, you got some mall craziness.
Yeah, no, over there at East Coast Boutique in New Jersey.
Uh-huh.
I think it was last Friday. If you know Solar Ghost,
Oh, the owner that got killed?
Oh,
Yeah, his partner got murdered, man. I was like, that's wild.
Yeah, we didn't even get the chance to touch on that. But we're gonna make sure we touch on that. But I heard about that, and he was only 23 years old, and he had 2 stores. He had one in New Jersey, and he had one where else?
I didn't read about that, but I mean, he was making major moves for a young guy, for sure.
Right.
I think it was Philadelphia. I think he was he was under the age of 25. I know that for sure.
Right.
And he had opened up one sneaker boutique. I think it was consignment, and he had literally just opened up a second one. And somebody came into the store and they killed him.
Yeah.
And it was just dope because you don't hear really too many super young entrepreneurs that already have a established and thriving business, and like to take that talent off this earth.
That's what makes me mad about the whole situation. Is that you had somebody here, you had a young man, like you said, doing something with his life, and you had people who obviously weren't doing much with theirs come and take that life away.
We're gonna get more information on it next week. But the crazy thing is, I want to say he was 21, and if he was 21, I just think that sucks. And Charlemagne gave them the donkey of the day. You know what I'm saying? But I'll piggyback off that. Don't know Charlemagne at all. Right. But the one thing that he says is, if you know what happened, it isn't snitching. It is actually doing justice for somebody. His name was Jamal Gaines. He was 21 years old. Yeah. You are doing justice for that man if you can give up any information on who killed that young man who had 2 stores under his belt, was more than likely probably taking care of his family at a young age. Right. And y'all just took his life so suddenly, and we don't even know what he could have possibly been.
That's my point. Like, I mean, it's just a sad situation all around, man. I mean, to take a life over what? Nothing's that deep.
No, not at all. Not at all.
And this man got a family. I mean, like, for anybody that's listening that has any information, imagine if that was your brother, your father, your cousin. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody, I think a lot of times we have this detached way of looking at things because it doesn't affect us. But imagine if it was a family member of yours. You will want answers. So if you got any answers, please contact the proper authorities. Because, I mean, it's kind of pointless. I mean, you had a young person doing something with his life and got that taken away by people who obviously weren't doing much with theirs. So.
And White Ranger just said the Rough Rider shot a video there, and I heard a lot of artists shot videos there. I heard it was a lot of events that used to be there, and it was just dope. It was actually like one of the up-and-coming top boutiques, period.
Right.
A lot of people knew about him. It wasn't just people in the New York area that knew about this guy. It's a lot of people shouting him out across the entire United States.
Right.
It's just it's so stupid that we looked at the violence that happened from the pink Jordans, and we forgot about the violence that happened to this young man.
Yeah, I mean, we kind of
So it's crazy because they're all tied in together. At the end of the day,
it's all stupid.
It's all stupid. Y'all are basically ruining what sneakers and what the culture is supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? Y'all are basically tarnishing what people are building up. That man, probably at the youngest age possible, all he ever wanted to do was have a shoe store, and he had 2 of them.
Right.
And y'all took that away from him.
Right.
And y'all should be ashamed of yourselves.
So we did want to get to it. So judge it to our minds, not our hearts. We kind of got.
But hey, I seriously, Brandon, we want to.
Real quick.
You say what now?
Can I give y'all a big up real quick?
Yeah, go ahead, bro.
Yeah, I appreciate you guys, man. Y'all be bringing out that steady content. I don't know if Jumpman's there this morning, but I catch the podcast every time it comes up on Podcast Addict.
Thank you.
And my Instagram is actually can I give it out or whatever?
Yeah, give it out, and then you know what? Follow all of us on our personal ones, and we'll follow you back.
No doubt, yeah. Sneaker Geeker BM.
All right.
It was available.
Okay.
But I don't know if y'all gotta go or what, but I wanted to ask y'all, like, you ever heard of a sneaker enthusiast who doesn't own a lot of sneakers?
I personally have.
I have. I mean, because some people might not be able to afford every pair of shoes.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's also quality and not quantity. You can have a whole bunch of nonsense.
There's people with a lot of shoes that don't know what they're wearing.
Yeah, or you can have like 12 to 20 bangers where every time you whip the shoe out, it's like, oh my God.
It's people with $200-$300 pair of shoes that wouldn't be considered sneaker enthusiasts.
You can have the rarest collection and not know jack squat about any of them shoes and not own a pair, but know about every shoe.
So it takes more than a lot of sneakers to be a sneakerhead. You know, it also takes knowledge and it takes being a part of the culture. To me,
right. Owning the shoes is just a manifestation of that passion. So
right.
Yeah,
I just think it's so cool. It's so interesting, and you know, it's something to be a part of. You know what I'm saying? So I rock with you guys.
Yeah,
we appreciate it. We do it for you.
Yeah, well, I personally want to thank you for jogging our memory on Young Mally.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna make sure that we have a segment for him next week, bro. And just thanks for calling in, and make sure you call in again, bro.
What's your IG again?
Sneaker Geeker BM.
You know what the easiest thing to do? Go to our podcast IG and tag yourself in there, and then we can go right on there right now, and we can follow you.
Yeah, we can start following you.
For sure. Yeah.
The Instagram, if you don't know, is the _podcast.
Yeah, I got you. I'll do that tag though for sure.
All right, bet. We're gonna make sure we follow you. Thanks for calling in, bro.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, that story about Mally was sad, man. It's yeah, but like I said, we'll get to it next week, man. We just got so caught up in all this other foolishness.
Well, you know why it bothers me? Because I'm getting ready to open up a store.
I mean, we know so many anybody.
And we know so many young black people that own stores just here in Michigan.
That's the problem. You know what I'm saying? Not to say that if he was any older, it'd be less.
It doesn't matter if he's black or white, whatever. What matters is that he's a young entrepreneur, and the sneaker culture is starting to get so violent that these people are like our friends here. You know, like Rick Rowe, young Aaron down at, you know what I'm saying? What you call it? You got Gavin. You know what I'm saying?
Gavin got his own store, so it's like we know people.
We don't want
people.
Yeah, we don't want those people walking out their stores or somebody walking into their stores
looking over their shoulder.
Yeah, and try to rob them or hurt them or whatever. And we not only lose, you know what I'm saying, somebody in the sneaker culture, but more importantly, we would lose a friend. Right. And you don't want to have to do that. You know what I'm saying?
It's just, man.
Sneaker lives matter, guys.
Yes, man. Get it together, man. Like seriously, everybody get their stuff together, man. So. In that regard,
let's make it a little lighter. Come on,
bring it home.
Hey,
bring us home,
right?
Nice. Oh yeah, that one's just for you, Tangie.
Goodbye, Peyton Manning.
I've been waiting for you to say that's nice for me. I've been waiting a long time for that.
Ooh, I felt that. I felt that long.
How are y'all today?
Whoa.
I'll tell you about long, but we'll talk about that in private.
Oh my God.
This is the Sneaker Box Podcast, Ladies Sneakerheads of the Week. And I was a little distracted with the Pink Panther theme in my head when you were talking about those shoes and all the ladies I'd love to see prancing around my boudoir with a pair of those pink sneaks on. When's the last time you said boudoir?
Never.
Never
in life.
What you say?
I'm gonna start.
I feel like I should start.
And what goes best in boudoir? Little lingerie.
Okay.
And when I say little, I mean little.
So little to none, huh?
Right.
Yes, sir.
Emphasis on little.
So, I got to do some shout-outs. I got to say hi to Lulu Shug. Tandre. Oh, call me Peach. Oh. I don't think she meant zero. Call me Peach Zero. I am Nikita 23. EC. Speaking of the Pink Panther, Pink Gold. One of my favorite followers out there, Skinny Girl Bree. She is skinny. Skip got kicks. You know, she's from the D. She's from Detroit. Why do y'all laugh at me? Make me very self-conscious.
Oh, man, I love it, man. I like them slim.
You're awesome.
Oh, yeah. And let's not forget, get at Cat.
Wow.
Tara Moore. By the way, meow right back at you. Get at Cat. Charlene 2107. Lady Nina. And I got a couple additional reservations here for my girls.
Uh-oh.
Don't forget Sneaker Girl. I can't forget my girl Tanita down in Dallas.
Hey, she got them Asics still?
She does. Very tiny size, let me tell you. And of course, my favorite girl right here at home, Tangie.
And for
Shout outs
those
to everyone.
For those that want to slide into your DMs, what's your
oh my God,
your IG handle?
I'll give it later.
Yeah, that's okay. She'll be over at my place anyway.
Giving it later.
I'll be giving it. Let me tell you, I'll be giving it. But if you need to get a hold of me, don't forget to go to my Facebook. It's Barry White Ranger on Facebook.
Yes, all ladies.
That's my guy,
him.
man.
Ladies or any guy that bought the pink Air Jordan 12s.
Barry
all
White
follow
Ranger Lives Matter.
Right,
Yes.
man.
Yeah.
Yo, seriously, shout out
Ditto
to Barry
that.
White Ranger too, because he's done a lot for this podcast,
Man,
and he's
y'all
helped this
do.
podcast grow, and the great quality that you hear is because of him. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to the Big Easy,
Yes.
Eric.
If you saw this dude working behind the glass, man, like he is on one side of the panel to the other, just constantly back and forth through the
Well, as I got my girls calling me, I got to be taking the call.
Hey, I ain't mad at you.
He be typing on his screen like crazy. Like,
I
yo,
know, like,
make sure you talk about this. Like I you know, so I didn't know how old Jamal Gaines was. He looked it up real quick. He hit it with me. He got his nickname. He told me that the Rough Rider shot the video there, that other people shot videos there. So shout out to him, because when we need information quick, he gets the information for us.
And while he's doing that, he's screening calls, checking the audio, playing drops. So, like, dude is just all over the place.
The real MVP.
Oh, yeah, he's the real MVP.
Kevin Durant tears.
He's Mr. Clean with no melanin.
He's like Stone Cold after retirement. Like
He's definitely Stone Cold, probably not retired. We don't know what happens in a bar fight with
and
him.
didn't they think you were Stone Cold Steve Austin one time?
Oh, they've chased me around the world just for that.
Man, that's crazy. That's probably why you get invited everywhere.
I'll tell you a story about Miami at the Super Bowl years ago.
Uh-oh.
Oh, wow.
All right, so man, but yeah, shout out to Barry. And like a lot of times he'll write a joke on the screen, and like we'll move on. And I happen to look and start like laughing to myself, like what is that coming?
Yeah,
like,
this dude's hilarious.
But anyway, I lost my train of thought.
Because he's hilarious, bro.
Let's get some sports in here.
We talked about sports for like an hour and a half.
Talk about LeBron James. That's not. I mean, that is.
Michigan
All right,
punched
what
their
you
tickets.
want to get through? Real quick.
I mean, it's some great things happening.
Right, you got 5 minutes. Let's go.
You got the college brackets coming up. So.
Yes.
Oh, at March Madness.
You can
March
take that.
Madness.
You can take
Are we
that
doing
L.
that?
Matter of
Michigan
fact,
Are we doing that?
hey, let's do a sneaker box bracket. Let's make the page up.
That could be a giveaway. That could be a
giveaway.
giveaway.
Yeah, we can give away some crep. We'll give away some crep protect. Everybody that wants to play in our brackets, we're gonna put the information on our IG.
You know what? Give away some crap and a pair of shoes. I'm gonna work that out with somebody, but we're gonna hook y'all up.
Ooh, a pair of shoes.
Pair of shoes and some.
Just don't
and
make
some
it the
crap
trash from below.
So if y'all,
Right.
so if you want some pro kids and some crep, we got
We
you.
got you.
We can get some damn Daniels for real.
There you go.
Damn, Daniel.
All right, so so we're gonna work that out.
Yeah.
Episode 75 is coming up around the corner. But yeah, we're gonna set that bracket thing up.
Yeah.
Also, too, I wanted to kind of throw out there. I'm gonna get back to you, Tangie, real quick. But I want to throw something out there. March 25th, is that when Batman vs Superman comes out?
26. Oh.
Is it the 26th?
The 25th or 26th?
It's probably
Friday.
whatever that Thursday is. That's what it is.
Right, but we're not gonna be able to see it till Friday. We gonna see it Friday?
I'm seeing it.
I bought my ticket.
What, word? You gonna just leave me hanging like that? All right, so
I bought my tickets already.
Because you want to go see the movies in all the way on the other side of the world, bro.
That's where I live.
Like it's a whole nother life past 94.
I want to see it in IMAX 3D, right? I want to see Doomsday in IMAX 3D. I don't want to see it on a normal screen.
I'm going to IMAX with the D-box seats, bro.
What's that? See, if they got that, I'm there.
That's where we all differ, bro. I don't care if I watch it on bootleg myself. I go to a regular movie theater 2 days before just so I can say I saw the movie before you.
Oh, ouch.
So that's what I do.
I need to see it. I'm sorry, man. Once you go IMAX, you can't watch it any other way. Yep. So
hold on, we got a word.
Got a word from my
sponsors.
If you want to make sure your shoes look just as fresh as when they came out the box, practice safe stunting and go to crepprotect.com and get your shoes some protection. We so official.
Damn, Crep.
All right, go ahead, Tangie.
So you guys going to miss Peyton Manning? Are we going to miss?
I am.
I don't think he's going to hit me till like next season.
I'm not. I'm going to miss him.
You know what? I liked him a lot better with Marvin Harrison before he murdered that guy in Philadelphia. But him and Marvin Harrison was one of the greatest tandems ever, and it was just crazy. Like after he disappeared, how Peyton Manning never fell off, and he actually got better.
Yeah, he's been in the league almost 18 years.
So actually, shout out to Marvin Harrison for making it to the Hall of Fame.
And T.O. didn't make it. T.O.
And T.O. didn't.
I think people respect T.O. was too bad.
I think
T.O. says he doesn't need a jacket because he's been great. So,
I guess.
Right.
I think Peyton has been respected, but at the same time too, I think a lot of people kind of like shit on him because he only won. Well, he won 2 now, but up until that point, he only had 1.
But you know how hard it is to make it to the Super Bowl.
I know. That's why I was.
And all the records he broke.
Football is like such a hard thing, especially to win a championship. Man,
that man had to have neck surgery.
Yeah.
But
it came back strong on another team, a completely different franchise.
Right.
That's what Mike Tyson was talking about. He I broke my back.
Yeah.
But
spinal.
I think the further we go along from his retirement, I think the more and more people are gonna look back and reflect and have more respect out of what he's accomplished in his career. So
he's gonna come back though.
No, he's not. No. He's retiring.
Brett Favre.
Nope. Nah. I don't see it.
Another person. Are we going to miss RG3 playing with the Redskins?
Never. I
didn't.
He played less than Derrick Rose.
He played for the Redskins?
He played less than Derrick Rose.
Yeah. That's the Adidas contracts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder how his career would be so far if they would have went ahead and front office would have took control and told him that he should sit down. Because if he sits down in that game, then he doesn't mess his leg up. Because remember, he was supposed to sit out that game, but he wanted to play, and he ended up getting hurt. And, that leg ended up getting bent up like an accordion, and he hasn't been the same. So what happens if instead of him trying to man up, if he would have sat down and came back, he would have still had that quickness and everything?
And who wants him? Who can, what?
Jerry Jones.
Jerry
Jones on everything.
Jerry Jones had, right. He got Johnny to deal with, too.
He'll probably end up with the L.A. Rams.
He want everybody.
L.A. Rams.
Yeah. The Texans need a quarterback too.
Yeah, that's true.
Jaguars.
They let go of Arian.
What do they still see in Romo though?
Romo got numbers, dog. Romo's stats are amazing.
But I mean, at this point, we passed the numbers. They want more than that.
They're tarnished by injuries.
This is the thing. It's not that many good quarterbacks in the league. Period.
No, I agree with you. I'm just saying.
So if you got somebody like
what's that linebacker
like
name?
Stafford? Like there's not many quarterbacks better than
Stafford. What I'm talking about for Cowboys?
Stafford is not the greatest quarterback, but there are not many quarterbacks out there.
I agree with
that. Statistically, Stafford is great.
You can at least draft and develop one. Like, you know what I'm saying? Do something. I just feel like just making people feel safe in their jobs doesn't exactly give them any incentive to get better.
This is what happens with the Cowboys.
The Von Millers of the world.
Listen, every year the same thing happens. Lee gets hurt. The linebacker gets hurt every year. Once Lee gets hurt, it seems like it's always a ripple effect and everybody else gets hurt.
Yeah.
Like it seems like that's what happens on defense. And then on offense, the whole offense is just really built around Romo. And once he goes down, it's over with. There's nobody else that can ever step in.
Romo.
But let's not act like he hasn't choked in the playoffs, though.
He chokes all the time.
Right. So, I mean, we can blame it on injuries all we want to. Dude does choke.
Shit, he ain't been in the playoffs the last couple. He been out hurt.
They knocked us out the playoffs last year.
They knocked us out off cheating, bro. But that call was supposed to be called or whatever. They failed to call the right call,
and then they got a blown call the next week.
Yeah, so the same thing happened to them that next week. And
is it raining today?
Later on tonight.
Damn it!
How do you guys feel about the Ivy League practicing no tackles. Is that hurting the game? Or
That sounds like something the Ivy League would do.
Right. Well, they're never going to win. They're never going to win a national championship anyways.
But it set a standard, though. I mean, everyone's talking about it. Is that a really good thing to do? Because I think it's a bad thing, actually.
I think it's a bad thing, too, because you go out there and really get hit, and you're like, that
and then
hurt.
you take it,
No,
or you
it
don't
ain't
know
just
how to
that.
properly hit.
It's actually knowing how to properly hit somebody. Yeah. So if you don't practice how to properly hit, and you just hitting these dummies, like those dummies just stand there and you go through them, like actually practicing how to hit a real person and knowing where to hit them.
I'm just saying, like, I don't think it benefits the offense or the defense.
Ivy League minds matter.
Ivy League is turned into intramurals.
And let's be honest, those gonna be the guys. Those gonna be the guys that like end up doing the taxes for the guys that end up going to the NFL.
Yeah, well, they're never gonna be
They're gonna
like
end up on Wall Street
in the national championship playoffs.
Yeah.
Nobody really watches Ivy League football. Sorry, guys.
It's really about to be just Big Ten and SEC right now.
I'm surprised they don't wear
Low
sweater
key,
vests.
only reason we watch Ivy League basketball is because Tommy Amaker is the coach at Harvard. If he's not the coach of Harvard in basketball, we don't even watch Ivy League basketball.
I've never seen Jeremy Lin play before the Knicks.
I've never seen it either.
That's true, though.
That's very true.
Yeah. But when Tommy Amaker went there, that was the only reason. Like, you know what I'm saying? And they're not. I don't even think they're going to the tournament this year. So it's like, do we really care that Yale's going? I don't.
Yeah, I get that. That's different.
Yeah.
That's crazy that they let them do that though. Create their own little rules. I guess they're smart though. They know how to protect their
Didn't
brains.
Austin P make it to the March tournament this year?
I think so. And Florida Gulf Coast University just made it in.
They did.
Michigan punched today too.
Yes.
Oh, U of M got in, or
They had one of the last four.
They won last.
Yeah, shout out to U of M, man. I know y'all had a down year, but y'all will be wearing Nike next year, and your coach is going to get fired.
Tickets. I want to go to at least one game next year.
I want the coach to get fired for U of M. Sorry, bro, but you're not
you're
not a Nike coach, bro.
You scared me for a second. Man, he's talking about Boeheim. I'm like, duh, I thought we was on the same page with Harbaugh.
Nah, Boeheim, bro. Basketball
Harbaugh is showing out with his spring practice, summer
in Florida.
Practice.
He's the man,
bro.
I just want to hear Spartan fans talk. I'm so sick. I want to beat them. Like they talk as if they just flat out handily won that game last year. Like if we didn't, the kicker didn't.
That was a great game all the way through.
It was a great
That
game.
was one of the best games of 2015. To be
Basketball
honest.
season, Denzel Valentine is
a beast.
Player of the year.
Player of the year,
Hands
especially
down.
He's pulling through for Spartans.
Right.
He looks good. He looks like he's going to be great.
What
That's
else you
great.
got?
We have to talk about the Lakers beating the Warriors.
Well, you're gonna have a downtime. I don't really put too much in that because you're gonna lose to somebody.
It was a bad weekend for champions. Period. Because you got Conor McGregor, Holly Holmes. It was just a bad weekend.
But it's funny.
Yeah, it was upset. It was upset weekend.
They showed like the Bulls lost in their 61st game in the blowout to the Knicks.
Yeah.
So I mean, I don't think it's indicative of the Warriors. You're gonna have an off night. Like they could not make a shot yesterday.
1 for 18 between Steph and Clay.
That ain't gonna happen too
Sometimes you hit a wall though, man. Like Steph Curry, he had twisted his ankle. He set out that one game, then he came back and he had a crazy game.
That game, he shot bad that game too, for the most part.
Yeah,
for him,
But he had some clutch threes at the end that kind of sealed it. Oklahoma City, I don't know what to tell you. Y'all have no answers.
Well, the coach changing the coach wasn't the answer.
All 5 games, Golden State, 6 games they lost has been to teams that they weren't supposed to.
Well, I just don't think that it'll ever work.
And the Bucks wasn't playing.
They lost to the Pistons by 20.
It's a long season. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I kind of look at it like it's going to happen.
It was like the days off game.
Like, if they would lose it consistently, then that'd be a problem. But, they going for history. Like,
the Spurs only 2 games back, though. No.
You know what's funny?
He's a Spur. He's going for the Spurs.
I actually think the Spurs are going to win it all. But
I just told the guy that yesterday.
They don't got the answers neither.
Especially now that they got the new pieces. We'll see how they.
Kevin Martin don't play defense.
Kevin Martin,
he ain't there playing the Spurs.
What you call it, the Spurs? Other than Kawhi Leonard, nobody plays shutdown defense on the Spurs. They play team defense.
I love it.
So Kevin Martin to be able to fit in because
you know what I say this though too. Like up until yesterday,
they don't.
Up until yesterday, I didn't even know that the Bulls lost in a blowout to the Knicks. Right? Here's why: because they won. They won a championship. They had like a record-setting 2 wins. So when you win, people don't remember the 10 losses that you had to like weak teams. They lost to the Raptors that year.
Yeah. Well, to speak on OKC real quick, I just think it's time for Kevin Durant and Westbrook to split up. I think it's better for them to have a team built around them then you have two phenomenal players that both need the ball.
But where would they go? Like, one has to go to the Lakers.
Well, Westbrook probably going to stay in OKC.
I think Kevin will stay in OKC.
But, you
he's
know,
not
like,
into, like, that glam.
Durant.
You know, he doesn't like all that big house.
I'd rather have Westbrook. And I may be the minority in that. But
I wouldn't want Westbrook. The only reason I wouldn't want Westbrook is because Durant can play without the ball. So if you have a great point guard like a Chris Paul that can probe the paint and then pass it out to Durant who's open, it's cool. But if Durant is running around without the ball and he's getting screens and stuff and Westbrook actually sees he's open, Westbrook mentality is to squeeze first, ask questions last.
But he's been doing a good job. I mean, isn't he like second in assists this year?
Yeah, he's like coming up.
But you second in assists losing.
But the
like
thing is,
it matters.
They still got a good
well, what
record.
he does is he gets a lot of his assists in the first.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
My bad.
He gets his. I guess we have to wrap it up. But he gets a lot of his assists in the first half, and then in the second half, his shots go up.
Yeah.
He went with that Golden State game. He started going mano a mano with Steph, and that's when they really got
right.
Yeah, it got personal. It got too emotional.
Yeah.
You can pick this up, though, fellas.
But but I don't know. We'll see what happens. Playoffs are around the corner, so. But we definitely gonna do our March Madness. We're gonna do our own bracket within ourselves to see.
Yeah, for sure.
For bragging rights.
I'm gonna win.
Sound crazy.
Okay.
Shout outs. Shout out to my man Mike Rich. Follow me on Instagram at Rich_Mike23.
I don't even really work here.
Check out his YouTube channel at Rich's Kicks. DD Negron, aka Kick with DD. Follow her on Instagram and Twitter. Subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Love you, DD.
Check out her Instagram page, Kick It with DD365, as she highlights a lady sneakerhead each day for this entire year. Shout out to you. Do your thing. Also follow Pierre's Kicks on Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube. She told me to. I think her blog is Pierre's Kicks blogspot.com. I'm not sure. I should look it up. Check out James Silver, the Looksy Design brand. Follow him on Instagram at Looksy Designs and check out the sneaker display cases. Sean Paper Jason Williams and D Wells from OSD Live. Check out the past and present episodes on iTunes and Android podcast apps. Shout out to 8-9. They definitely they've been hooking us up with some shirts and whatnot. And despite that picture that's floating around, making them roll over in their grave,
which is still dope because it brought traffic to their website.
Oh yeah, it definitely brought some attention.
And now that shirt probably gonna be a collector's item, and I got
one. And the price went up.
Yeah, definitely. The resale value just went up.
Well, I got mine.
So now they're fighting over the shirt and the shoes now.
I'm wearing mine next week.
But shout out to them. You can go on their website and use code TSBP to get an extra 20% off at checkout on your purchase. Juan Neal, the Loose Cannon Lifestyle Clothing Label. Go to shoplcls.com to check out his selection of t-shirts and apparel.
You're so stupid, Juan.
You can follow me at Loose Cannon Brand, and I can release the address. The store will be on 195 West 9 Mile Road, downtown Ferndale. So, you know what I'm saying, we should be opening up by April Fool's weekend, knowing that I am a fool.
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying, it'll be dope. I'll have more information for y'all.
Yep. Shout out to Mario Allen and myself, I guess. The Sneaker Party Detroit family.
I like the new Kanye. I like to
Great
shout out
album.
myself.
Great album, by the way.
No.
I love it.
Did you get the right album? Because I swear to God.
I re-listened to the real album. I love it. I love it now. I'm sorry.
I love it.
You had me listen to something else.
They had some blasphemy going on in here talking about it last time.
That's because we listened to the unreleased version.
Oh, okay. I didn't.
But the new release version is way more quality. I rock with it.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Kanye.
Okay, because
I like the new
stuff
Kanye.
he had me listening to going to Canada. It was like,
oh yeah, he didn't have a new track list.
Yeah,
okay.
man. And that Kendrick album,
banger.
2 Chainz.
Cali Grove.
Yeah, that was dope. Everybody just came out with some. It's a lot of good music right now.
Erica dropped some music too.
Erica Badu dropped music?
She dropped music.
Oh my God, I'm about to take my shirt off and go listen to that. All right, guys.
Got another video with her sister. Go to sneakerpartytrade.com for all your sneaker news, reviews, and release dates. And remember, use Crep Protect, the official partners of the Sneaker Box podcast, to clean and protect your shoes from anything life or nature throws at it. Get the most out of your sneakers. Practice safe stunting and go to crepprotect.com to get your shoes some protection.
Protect yourself, baby.
You can also follow them on Instagram and Twitter at Crep Protect. All right, I'm African Caesar, Juan Neal, Truf, Tangie. We out.
Bye.
You.
Peace.
Oh, God.
Whoa.
Wow.
Sorry.
Juan.
Yeah, Caesar.
What's wrong?
My shoes are dirty, and I have a date tonight. If she sees my dirty shoes, she'll call me a poopa and slam the door in my face.
Juan.
Caesar, why'd you slap me?
Bro, all you have to do is use the Crep cleaning kit and Crep rain and stain resistant barrier spray, and you'll be all set for your date tonight.
Wow, Caesar, my shoes look amazing, and that jelly from that donut you spilled on my shoes rolled right off. Now I'm ready for my date, and I might even get laid.
Ha! I'm sure you won't get laid tonight, but you'll look good walking home alone, and your shoes will look great. Practice safe stunting. Go to crepprotect.com and get your shoes some protection. We all know Juan won't need it tonight.
Hurt.